So sorry we're keeping you up, Joe.
Yeah.
Welcome back to episode unit in the 70s or is it the 80s?
Whatever year it is, I can't remember.
70s or 80s, depending on the dating protocol. Episode 53.
Yeah, 3.
Happy New Year of podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 1, reboot, new 52, coming to you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's very confusing. Ruby's back.
I'm back.
Because you've
Guys,
done.
It says that with so much enthusiasm.
What?
So much enthusiasm. I'm back.
She was going to be on last week, and then she was like, yeah, I can't be asked.
Oh, basically.
I'll be on next week, lads.
Yeah.
Because you finished your.
And I'm here. Oh,
You finished your life.
I finished my life.
Yeah, your school
Even-
life. How does it
that
feel?
one. Yeah, it's alright.
Are you liberated?
I'm bored.
Oh.
That's why you're
Oh.
here.
Yes.
I'm bored.
I have
God.
nothing better to do.
Well, still more than Matt.
Who?
Yeah,
Who is this name that you shall speak of?
he's that guy who used to do this. Did like episode 13 and then left, and then we haven't heard from him since.
Anyway, let's get on to what we're actually going to do today.
No
one cares about that.
We got some news, gossip, and other such shite. And because it's been a bit of a Disney week with
Well, apparently so.
Little Mermaid and the Mulan trailer, which we'll talk about in a minute, we've done our top 10
And sad
animated Disney films.
Yay!
Yay!
Jesus Christ, look at that sound block.
Mine's still this morning.
No, Disney Plus.
But at
would have been
least
ideal
now-
for me.
You'll be able to hear Ruby because we're using a mic that's in her face.
Well, not literally.
She's texting.
Yep.
She's really like paying attention. I appreciate this. That you're. I appreciate a lot of things to do today and a really busy schedule. So glad we could capture you for like an hour.
Thank you for booking me in for this time slot.
Yeah.
You've only got me for an hour and a half, so.
Oh,
Make
okay.
it worth
Time
your
limit,
while.
Time limit, George, time limit.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Begins now.
There was trailers and things. Things happened
Biscuits.
this week. Biscuits were consumed by people, and
Yeah.
I haven't had a biscuit for ages. Sorry.
Oh. What was the last
Kinda
biscuit you had?
sad.
What was the last biscuit, if you can remember? If it was, if
It
you,
was
if your
definitely a
life, if your life
bourbon.
has been so busy and you can't remember what biscuit you had last, like.
It was probably a bourbon.
Bourbon, old
Bourbon.
reliable. Partial to a custard cream,
Good old custard cream.
Or a Maryland.
jammy dodger,
No.
Jammy jam. What?
like proper jammy dodgers, not like them fake
No.
ones that Matt Smith used in
No.
Victory of the Daleks.
Do not like them.
Why?
I used to like the chocolate Dodgers.
Chucky Dodger.
But they don't
Them
No.
adverts
do
with the
them
monkeys.
anymore.
What was it? There was
Yeah.
Chucky and there was another one. There was
Is
another
that
vaguely
really
racist
weird
monkey.
one?
Because it was like a full brown monkey. It was like, this
I
is
know what
this
you
is
mean.
wrong.
I can't remember.
This
the
is
name.
wrong for 2011.
Yeah.
Even then.
Oh my god, that was 2011. That's so long ago.
Makes you feel
Oh.
old.
What was it? Was it?
old.
This is really going to annoy me. So it was Jammy, Chucky, and there was another one.
Let's look it up.
You
Jammy.
Google that.
Jammy.
You Google Jammy Dodger flavors, and we'll talk about Mulan.
Mulan.
It's the next theatrical
Like
release.
Disney live action motion picture.
Yeah,
I see George.
because
Yeah.
you're catching on to my catchphrases.
Live
I'm going to
action
do your
motion picture.
catchphase. So boy meets girl, and I don't know.
Just swap.
I don't know. I hate Matt. Fuck him. They're your catchphrases.
I haven't seen this movie. Yeah, that's my other phrase. I have not seen this.
I am watching it. I'm catching up into the universe.
Until I didn't go that far.
Yes, so it's the latest theatrical release. Oh, because Lion King is, at the time of recording, what's the date today? 10th. So 9 days away? Is it the
Something
9?
like that,
Is it the
I think.
19th for Lion King?
Oh God, too much information. Too much pressure.
Ruby's spending a lot of time concentrating on Jammy Dodgers. Like, she's gone completely silent.
No, she might be sexting about Jamie Dodgers. Who knows?
She's texting other people, like, oh
About
my god, they're
Jammy
talking about Jammy Dodgers. Fucking amateurs.
Berry Blast.
Berry Blast. Are
Berry
you
Blast
sure?
Jamie Dodger.
Find the original advert, but
It's
don't play it
Berry
out loud.
Blast.
Are you sure?
Yeah, July the 19th. Yeah, 9 days. 9
Woohoo!
days.
19th is a
It
Friday.
used to be strawberry, berry blast, jam and custard. Me throwing
No, but you know that advert with the monkeys?
Oh,
It was
found it. Toffee.
Toffee.
There's
Toffee
the three.
Dodgers.
The three
There's the
buckets.
three. Oh, Toffee Dodgers were they
No,
nice?
no.
I never
don't
had
remember
them.
them.
I
I used
focused.
to just have the chocolate ones. They were like,
Same.
they were really good.
They were like amazeballs. Hashtag bring them back. And Mars Delight, best chocolate bar of the early 2000s.
Mars
Never had one,
Delight.
obviously,
You looked at
'cause-
me with like really like hungry eyes. Then.
I'm hungry.
It's like you were imagining me as a Mars Delight.
Oh my god.
You cannot stop the wire. Yeah, so we're getting off track. Lion
Big
King comes out next Friday.
Whoop whoop.
And after that, when's Mulan's release date?
Oh,
I should have
more-
said this when you were Googling.
Yeah.
Mulan's
Exactly.
I'm going to guess, okay?
Ready?
March
roll.
the 26th, 2020. It's going to be my guess. Come on, Connor. Prove me wrong.
Isn't there also like a Pixar thing or something? It's like upwards.
Onward.
On that one.
The one with Chris Pratt and Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland.
It is 2020.
Yeah.
What was your date?
March 26th.
With-
March the 27th.
Oh my god, that's so
2020.
good.
Oh, quick, ask me another question.
2 days before my birthday, lad.
Ow!
Well done.
Washing basket.
Was it
That
When
was-
does the next washing basket come out?
I don't know. Buy one from
When does
Argos.
season 23 Doctor Who come
That's
out?
right.
September the 23rd.
I thought it was November.
No.
It's really
So
September.
it's literally 2 months away. Like we got season 10.
September.
We got season 10 this Monday. Look, we'll talk about Doctor Who in a minute. Let me try and get Mulan out.
No, we need to do our list. We don't need to talk about Doctor Who.
We do. We're doing the quick stuff, and then the main feature, Ruby, is the Disney thing. I know I'm right. Anyway, so yeah, Mulan comes out
Yes,
like
I know.
a day after I guessed it would come out, and the trailer come out, and it looks great, and Mulan's a great Disney film, and I like it a lot, and it may or may not be on my list. It is, but where?
Is it on mine?
No, because you don't like
do
it.
do 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 do.
But yeah, I look forward to it. The world, like this is one of the remakes. I'm like, yes, get in my eye holes. I will see
Mhm.
it.
But thingy, the dragon's not in it.
Dragon.
Oh, see, now that's put me off. That's put me off big time.
Because they have omitted certain characters and certain songs because they
not realistic.
no because of like they don't want to be racist towards China.
What? So you're saying dragons are racist?
No, like they're saying
Why
they,
is a dragon not
they're
in the
saying
film?
they made a movie in the 90s. You know, there was a lot more tolerance, and they're going to make a more accepting film. Speaking of
Yet dragons
acceptance,
are racist. I don't get that.
Hailey
personally.
Bailey is cast as Ariel in The Little Mermaid,
Halle
and
Berry?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
that's
not
what-
Halle Berry,
Who?
but
Who?
the singer Hailey Bailey,
Hailey Bailey.
Halle Bailey,
Hailey Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
Do I know this? love?
Sounds like a
Do I know-
child.
Do I know this woman?
Halle Bailey is
Halle
cast as
Bailey.
Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Which I hate,
Halle
which I'm not going to see. So
Bailey.
Why do you hate it?
I don't like
You just hate like.
You don't like
I
her?
don't
You
like
just hate
Aladdin
live action.
or The Little Mermaid.
Good. I really thought you were going to say something bad then. You just
What?
don't like the remakes.
Yeah,
Mm.
you hate live action. You want them to stay as a cartoon.
No, I don't. I don't like original Aladdin.
Do you not like an original Little Mermaid?
No,
Ah, is it not on your list?
no.
Good.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but people like Ruby's hatred for certain Disney films. People hate the fact that she's a woman of color and she's being cast as Ariel because no, she should be white. Even though in a
I
world
see.
where we need to teach young girls not to be, pigeonholed and to accept all people and to have yourself portrayed on screen is very
Ah.
important in this day and age in 2019, the year in which we exist.
People probably hate my list anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, people hate if you hate if you hate the casting of what's her name? Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
She's a singer, isn't she?
Apparently so, but I don't know what she sung.
I think she should be. But
Should
look,
we Google some songs? Sang
Halle.
Can't
Halle.
Oh my god, I can't see.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
Her singer
I'm not
name is
doing that.
Chloe X Halle. Chloe X Halle. That's her singer name.
Ah!
Yeah, it's a collaboration between Chloe and Halle.
Who's Chloe?
No, I don't know, get a sister, maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Hey,
this.
Chloe Bailey. Yeah, it's her sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a genius!
Yeah.
Why don't they get her sister involved in the film as well? And get them. That means the original songs will be good. Like they'll be better than Will Smith singing with DJ Khaled on the end credits of Aladdin.
That's debatable though. At least DJ Khaled's a name I know.
Yeah, but he's a horrible
She's
like
so-
music maker because he just goes DJ Khaled.
Another one.
What are these songs?
Another one. Exactly.
And
Thank
he's
you.
really
It ain't
sexist.
just me.
And he's really sexist and derogatory towards women.
What?
It's called
She's
Tra
got-
Ta Ta.
Look,
Oh, okay. I'm really sold on Aladdin.
look. If you get look, the main message.
Boogie Party, yep, let's go.
The main message here is if you're getting annoyed that a woman of colour is playing a white princess,
I don't care about that.
get a life. No,
I
no,
don't-
we
I
don't
don't
get.
care,
I know
I
we
don't.
don't mind that. It's just there's
I think she should.
Hashtag
she should
not my
write better
Ariel.
songs.
hashtag not my doctor.
Hashtag not my Ariel.
You know what I mean?
Hashtag not my mermaid.
Exactly. But
H2O will always.
as
be
long look,
best
if we
friends.
get if it means we get Terry Crews as King Triton, I don't
saw
care.
that. I would love that.
We need a remake of Emperor's New Groove. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying so hard.
We do.
Oh.
Oh my god, we should talk. Yeah, we'll talk about the ones on our list that we think
Honourable mentions. Like,
should be
shout out.
should be live action.
Shout out to
Hashtag
you.
Disney, get
'Cause
on this.
We get Lady
Get
in the Tramp.
on
We get
it.
Lady in the Tramp this year, didn't we? On Disney Plus, a Disney Plus exclusive. Is come by
Whoop,
Disney
whoop.
Plus, and we'll give you dogs that eat
Wait,
spaghetti.
That's a release date. When's that coming out? Do we know?
Day one of Disney Plus, so November the
Something,
something of 2019.
Well, I want it to hurry up because then I actually make Disney relevant in my life
Mhm.
again.
Well, judging by your list, you need to.
Yeah, I had to go through the Panopticon archives to
Yes.
scratch my list.
Yes, scratch your list. Scratch it
I had loads
good.
and I had to like turn down.
Ruby was done like ages ago. She was like, rejigging it, like putting it in different order, and they're like, I need to
I was
take this
thinking
one out,
about-
but I want to put this one in. But I can't take that
I was
out.
thinking about it last night, and then my mind kept shuffling. But
Stop pressing shuffle.
I literally was thinking about it and I couldn't sleep. I was like, I need to make this list of so many films.
There is so many.
And
Some
like,
that don't
only
count.
10.
But does your list of movies contain a movie in which Dwayne Johnson portrays Danny DeVito? Because we didn't talk about this trailer last week.
Jumanji!
Welcome to Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Jumanji: The Next Level comes out Christmas
Xbox One
2019.
exclusive.
I cannot
Oh my
wait.
God.
I really dug Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle.
Well, we just
Yeah.
watched it, so.
Hey, we watched it again. Yeah, it was really good. And I like how in this trailer it makes Karen Gillan and Jack Black the stars, and
Yeah.
pushes Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart back because
Mhm.
obviously they're. So the basic premise is Spencer's rebuilt the game, goes back into it, and they all go into it to like try and save him, the original guys, and Spencer's grandpa and his friend, played by Danny Glover and Danny DeVito, amazing, go in, but they all get mixed up. So now Danny DeVito's in The Rock's body, Danny Glover's in
Kevin
Hart's body.
Yeah.
Did I die and turn into a muscular Boy Scout? And Fridge is now Jack Black.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
they don't know where Bethany and Spencer are, but then
Who knows?
it
eh?
pushes Karen Gillan because Martha's back in Ruby Roundhouse's body. So the only reason I remember all these names because I literally
You
just
literally-
finished watching it.
What today?
Yeah, literally just before you got
Yeah,
here.
literally just.
Like just before you pulled up, they were going Jumanji, and then it ended.
Call out its name.
But it looks funny. It looks like because even though they're doing the same thing again, it looks like they're mixing it up enough for it to be
Different.
relevant.
Mm.
Nick Jonas is back. Ruby's yawning.
Let's see. Nick Jonas.
Apparently, the guy who was in Nick Jonas's character's body in the first one is back.
Right.
Colin Hanks.
Uh-huh.
That's not my hat.
Free hat delivery.
That's not
As soon as I see a
my
DP
hat.
As soon as I see a DPD van, I'm running towards the front door.
Make it a giveaway. If guys, if
Are we in Florida?
Any viewers listening, if you guys can summon George's at next 5 minutes, he'll give it away personally, sign it, and send it to your house.
No, because it costs £25 and I'm getting it when he's not wearing it.
It's a nice hat.
No free shipping as well. So guys, get on it.
It was express delivery, but there wasn't an option to get rid of it. But I was in too much of a rush because they were sold out, and I'd got the email and they were back in. So I was like, I don't have time to fix this. So I just run with it. Are we in Florida? Who is Jumanji?
Yeah.
Is that Barbara's boy? Oh my God, we're gonna die. We did die. I knew it. Are we in hell?
Yeah, well, we in hell.
That just looks like it's gonna be funny and enjoyable, and we like
A
it.
sequel I didn't know I wanted it
Mm.
until I saw the trailer.
We'll now have a complete Jumanji trilogy,
Mm.
which is weird.
You good?
But yes.
Yeah.
We'll touch lightly on this because Ruby doesn't want to talk about it. You got season 10 delivered on Monday.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Yeah.
I haven't watched any of it yet.
Of course.
Much
not.
like all of them.
Of course.
I have
not.
season 10, 12, 18 and 19 on my shelf, and I've watched about half of the first story of each of them, but nothing of season 10 yet. Not even
Right.
the Behind the Sofa.
Oh wow, that's
I'm
rare
just-
for you. That's.
I'm going to try and watch them today.
Well, watch all of
But
them.
look how glorious.
Well, you're gonna watch all of them today.
I watch all of the Behind the Sofa, yeah.
All of them.
All of them, because I like that bit, especially in the first one where Tom sees Elizabeth Sladen come on as Sarah Jane. He goes, "Hello, darling." I was like, emotion. And he's sitting there talking to her daughter. That's quite sweet.
Yeah, I didn't know who
But
she
yeah,
was at first.
it's nice, very nice.
Which is lovely. They changed the colours. It's a good design. It's a nice change.
It looks weirdly photoshopped. Like, you know what I mean? He
Yeah,
looks a
people-
little bit stretchy.
People were moaning about the original when they revealed the cover because it was like Photoshop the
Yeah,
other
and he
way
was
around.
like, and he was like,
He was like this, and now he's like that.
But it's happy anniversary because it came out the day after he turned 100, and there was a
I
nice
know.
interview with Sean Pertwee. Did you see that
No.
on the Doctor Who YouTube channel?
Oh, on the YouTube channel. Okay, I was gonna say it's not on the set.
Yeah,
I've
I think it's called like a conversation
With my son.
about John Pertwee. A conversation with my son, Joe. It's not Joe, he's Sean, and he used to be Alfred the Butler in Gotham. Gotham. Yeah, save space. But then 2 months' time we get another one, which is weird.
23.
Which means we'll probably get another one at the end of the year.
26 days. We got a work to do.
It'd be really fun if we get 24.
Oh no.
Where am I? Who am I? And who are you?
No, I reckon we'll get another Tom.
Oh, I don't want another Tom. I want a Sylve. Then we'll have all of them apart from these two because they're so old.
They'll be last. I think they will be.
Have to be last because it's probably going to take a fuck ton of time to upscale animation and 60s TV into HD. Yes.
Someday.
But
they'll
alas,
come back.
shall we move to topics that we want to talk
Ruby
about?
can actually be interested in.
Yay!
She's awake now.
Hallelujah.
Hey.
Can I get a 2-for-1 ticket offer? Okay, so we did.
I'm really hot, sorry.
Okay.
Well, you
live update on the air.
You are wearing Schultz t-shirt and a massive jumper.
It's a hoodie.
It's a
A
hoodie.
pullover sweatshirt.
Yeah. Okay, so we did, because of this Disney stuff, and we should have really done this for Aladdin, but we talked about the remakes.
No, you shouldn't have.
Yeah. No, we shouldn't have.
Rube, I know you hate Aladdin, but you need
Jesus.
to. You need
I
to.
thought I was bad. She says what I think.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You complete me.
Anyway.
Want to know how I got these scars? Oh, yeah, so we did a top 10 of animated Disney movies, and we've got some honourable mentions, and we're going to go through them one by one in ascending order. And we're going to start down the line, and we talk about if any will like overlap, like if two people have the same number 10, or some, or like,
That's gonna be weird if
That'd
we
be
do.
great. That'd
or
be
like
hilarious.
if I have like like if I have a number that's the same as like my
Your
number
number.
9's like the same as your number 8 or something, then we'll just
Briefly
merge
go.
them into one and just
Okay,
like talk
so
about.
you say yours first.
Okay,
Right.
Ruby,
My number 10.
yeah, we'll go this way.
Okay, my number 10's Frozen
Oh,
Let it
that's
go.
a lot lower on your list than I thought it would be.
because
She's grown up. and
at
she
the
realised how
time
much
it was like one of my favourite films that had come out.
2013, wasn't it?
Yeah. But now it's like not
Yeah.
my favourite film.
Lovely.
That's
Good.
that's a very simple explanation.
Excellent.
What do you like and enjoy about Frozen? Because it's just never really grabbed me.
I don't know. It's just quite a simple storyline to like go along with. You know what I mean?
It's just
The
like
songs are
Nothing-
like
the
banging.
songs, yeah.
the first time that the songs are sort of like
Yeah.
were catchy since the Renaissance, really.
Exactly.
And it's sort of a return to the roots of princesses, which they hadn't done.
Yeah, and it's the kind of thing like
No.
we'll sing a song and
Princess,
be
and
like,
the,
oh,
Princess and the
Frozen.
Frog was the last one that was a princess
Yeah,
one, wasn't it?
2009.
That was a good one. I like that. Should have been on my list. Right, that's gonna go in the honourable mentions.
You
Yeah.
just made the list.
You just made it. Who's in? It's like Adina Menzel, Josh Gad is Olaf. I don't really know the voice cast of this one. The animation's
No.
great because it's 3D. It looks good. I just felt it didn't catch me and it was a bit overrated because they just played Let It Go
Just a tiny
for like
bit overrated.
4 years,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Just a tad bit overrated.
It just was my favourite film, but now it's just number 10.
No, it's
You got a better
understandable.
one.
Okay, cool. Connor,
My
you're
number
number 10.
10.
Good
My-
sir.
He probably hasn't even seen it.
His number 10 is Fantasia.
Fantasia 2000, actually.
Ooh,
No, I'm kidding. It's
the worst
Bolt.
re-release.
Bolt.
That was
Woof
one
woof.
like I got it.
2007, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
thought that was 9 as well.
2000
I feel like he's right.
I feel like, yeah, 2007,
I want to
9.
be right about something. It's Disney. I'm crap at Disney.
They were all the same year in the end.
Mm.
I want to be right about Disney. I feel like I got
I know
2008.
I know
Bang
Miley
in the middle.
Cyrus plays the girl.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus is the girl, John Travolta's the guy. Tell to
Uh,
us about
We
Bolt.
saw that in 3D.
Connor. Yeah, we did. I remember,
So,
remember seeing that in cinema.
so-
I just don't remember what year it was.
Madam, what year is this?
so owner meets pet.
Thank you for the Dimensions in Time reference, Ruby. We really appreciate that.
Well,
That was the weirdest not yet. Yes. Sorry, Connor, carry on. Where's my
yeah.
fucking hat?
That's the premise about where's my hat. Yeah, dog with funny
Did I die?
superpowers. Dog with superpowers is lonely and homeless.
Question: doesn't he
Yeah.
play a dog in a TV show? He thinks he's actually the dog with powers. Is that it? Or am I thinking of like something completely
No,
different?
That sounds like the
Bloody
plot
hell,
of
yeah, the
Despicable
film's
Me.
plot centers on a white dog named Bolt who spent
Why's he gotta be white?
This is before Peter
Hashtag me
PC
too.
was correct.
PC World.
Yeah, no, it literally centers on a dog named Bolt, having spent his entire life on the set of a TV series, thinks that he has
Yes.
superpowers. When he believes that his human Penny has been kidnapped, he sets out on a
Penny.
cross-country journey to rescue her.
Penny.
Okay.
I don't remember half of that, but I just thought it was a dog with powers, he was homeless, and then someone goes, "Oh, cute little doggy."
Now,
I'll
I want
take
to
you."
say my number 10, but my hat's here, so...
Oh, yeah,
Oh, is that true?
lovely.
yeah, the DPD.
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Let Joyce.
Cool, yeah, you go, and then I'll speak...
Oh.
George's
Could you,
voice be
alright,
heard.
so I'll just say my number 10 before you leave.
go ahead.
Moana.
Oh.
You don't really care. Bye.
Yeah, lovely.
Yes, my number 10 is Moana, because it's one of the latest Disney films. It's the...
Not Pixar, strangely enough.
no, but it's of that ilk, good sir, and it stars Dwayne Johnson as Maui. It's got the girl in it that's really good. I don't remember her name. It's got good songs. It's very emotional. It's about family. It's classic Disney stuff. She has to go and do stuff for her family, and I don't remember the plot because I haven't seen it probably since it came out, and I don't own it yet.
Me and all of them, yeah.
But I do remember really enjoying it and it resonating with me in a way that was quite sort of fun and
And touching.
yes, it was. Yeah, it's really touching because like especially like the emotion, like the end of it is quite emotional. Like the whole accepting, that classic thing of accepting who you are and
Was
like
The
your
Rock
place.
one of the actors in that film?
Yeah, he played
Mm.
Maui, like the
main.
the weird sun sea god thing with
Oh.
the hook.
Oh,
But he was
okay.
really like the animation style is great because like the animation on his tattoos, like the tattoos move.
Oh,
So it was really beautiful, and The Rock can actually sing. Like, what can't he do?
no, nothing. Oh.
He acts,
literally,
he sings,
he
he
kicks some candy asses.
I'm what you call a nice cold can of whoop ass. I can't wait to see Hobbs and Shaw. But yeah, Moana at
Woo.
number 10 for me, and just in time.
He made me sign for it, and I was just like,
He wanted your autograph.
Thank you.
Did not
Alright,
do a great signature. I won't open it. It's literally just.
There's unboxing live on the air.
grab me those scissors.
It's unboxing.
And you say your number
No.
your number 9. Yeah, I spoke about Moana. That's done. You can come back now. Thank you.
Signed for it. I was just like, oh, what do I do? Ow, the mic's in my way.
Number 9,
Oh.
Rubes. If you can remember your list.
Checking
no, I
it
can't.
twice.
He's gonna
I was
find
coming
out.
back. I was coming back to tell you I loved you.
My number 9 is Maleficent.
That's
Well,
not
that-
that's
that
not an
one-
animated film.
Oh, yes,
Oh
not.
yeah.
Damn it!
Quickly
I knew you
s-
were gonna moan about one of mine.
Quickly swap.
Swap
She
the
means
topic.
Sleeping Beauty.
No, I don't. I really
Oh my
don't.
god, it's nice.
Okay, we're gonna
R. Rated R.
hold here for technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Voice difficulties.
I'm just gonna try this on.
Just say Sleeping
That's
Beauty
nice.
is what you meant
That-
deep down.
No, because I hate Sleeping Beauty.
She hates sleeping. Also, don't get her started on Bambi.
Oh well, it's a deer that dies. Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen it.
Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen a film from the 50s.
Hashtag animal cruelty back then. It was fine, apparently.
Hashtag Bambi's mom's dead,
Wreck
bro.
It Ralph.
Yeah.
Number 9, that low.
Yeah.
That low.
I have so much many better films. I didn't even
Oh.
consider them at first anyway.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Shish kebab.
Damn.
Okay, Wreck-It Ralph.
Hold
I like
it.
Wreck-It Ralph.
It's good.
It's a game. It's an arcadic game. Love it.
You look like Anton. Well done.
Get paid. It is what it is.
It don't look ugly on me. Your head's massive.
Thank you,
You're
sister. Is that the speaking hat now? You have to put that on to speak about your film.
welcome. Yeah. Am I supposed to be talking about Wreck-It Ralph or what?
Yeah, Ralph is a game. Arcade game that comes to life.
It's great.
What is the film or the hat?
The film.
Both.
Both.
The second one's like alright, but the first one's definitely.
Oh,
Good.
that's no. I don't know. I need to see the first one
Sorry.
again, but I did enjoy.
Second one was great. We went,
I
didn't
did
we?
enjoy the second one. Yeah.
We went by accident because we went to see Creed and we missed it, and then there was like Wreck-It Ralph's on, so we saw that.
Mm.
Yeah, watch that. as well.
I think the first one's better though.
Yeah, go definitely.
Come on, speak to us about the plot. What's it about?
It's about the
It's the Wreck-It guy.
who wants a medal,
Named
like
Bart.
a good medal, and then he's like goes off to other games to try and get his medal, and he makes a friend called Vanellope Von Sweet, and
Played by Sarah Silverman and John C. Reilly, respectively.
and then they like become best friends, and then he basically like sells her out to to get his medal back, because he went to Heroes Duty and then he got a medal, and then like Felix, well, his name Felix falls in love with the Heroes Duty girl.
Yeah.
They end up getting married. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Yeah. And then Ralph like basically ruins
Breaks the
Vanellope's
internet.
thing, and then there's
Oh,
like some virus that gets out and it eats up Sugar Rush, and then
Oh.
they nearly lose the game.
It's like a live
but
act-
it's fine.
It's like a movie version of Mario Kart Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
And you
guy,
see,
what's
like,
the bad guy from like whatever he says.
From Hadadada.
No, he's like he used to
He's
be.
just hard.
No, he used to. Oh Jesus, he used to be in an old game, right? Like
Yeah.
that racing game, and he used to glitch. That's why he got unplugged, and then he became the head of Sugar Rush.
Oh, the Candy King.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
his name from the other.
Wouldn't hit a guy with glass.
Turbotastic.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you remember shit like that?
I know he glitches, but I would
Yeah,
just
and
call
that's
him
why he
glitch.
doesn't like glitches.
I would
'cause he
just.
like-
I would
That's
just
what
call
got
him
him, yeah.
glitch.
But yeah, it's all about
Because
friendship.
Vanellope
and
was supposed to be the queen, and then he took over the role, so he like took her powers away, and then she became a glitch.
Yeah, so
Oh,
They have like a massive race, and he like glitches into Turbo. And
the
then
race
it's
for
like,
all the games.
It's mad.
it's good though. It's really good, and it's all about sort of like not living up to be something like
You're
being
not.
the person you want to be
Not
instead
who
of
you're
the person
meant
you're
to be.
born to be.
Mm.
You got to kill the person you were born to be, and become the person you want to be.
That took long to say.
It's that line from Rocket
You
Man.
got to kill a person, then become a person, then kill a person again.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Kill more people.
Kill,
Anyway-
kill, yeah.
Anyway, number 9.
Kill
Yeah,
them.
that's cool. Connor.
Pinocchio.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, that's on my list,
Oh.
Number 1.
but not.
Number 1.
What number?
Spoilers.
It's further on. It's not close enough for me to like do this in one. But
Yeah.
carry on about Pinocchio, because have you got no strings to hold you down?
I got
No,
no
I
strings
don't know what
to
you're talking
hold me
about.
down, to make me proud, to make me proud.
That was a great audio gag. And
I certainly were not.
we don't do many of those audio gags. Talk to us about Pinocchio, dear Squire, but you don't have to go that much in depth because we can do it a bit later.
Oh, fine. It's a wooden boy without a soul, without a heart, that
Yep.
wants to become a real boy.
And his nose grows when he lies.
But every time he lies, his nose grows. His nose grows.
He no grows.
You know, grows.
Yeah, he just no
It's a
grows.
no grow, bro.
Nose goes.
Nose grows. For every little
That's it.
lie.
Some great songs. Very dark as well.
Yeah.
Particularly with a whale.
Yeah.
Monster.
And them getting drunk at that thing and turning into donkeys.
My God. Kingdom Hearts missed out all the good plot points. No.
Oh. Is that it?
Well,
Yeah,
what
that's-
else do you want me to say?
We can talk about it more when it's on.
Geppetto.
Geppetto's good. Yeah, very
nice.
sympathetic
Characters
character.
are cool. Just a general story. The
Why don't-
message behind it, basically, don't lie, and then
Yeah,
become
very.
a good boy, you get what you want.
Look at Carla pulling content out of his arse like he's been doing this for a year.
Oh,
And
yeah. I mean, I have, I think.
fantastic. Well, you have technically now because you
Yeah,
were one
this is my year. I mean, I missed the first
This
one.
is my
This
moment.
is my year.
This
is my year, damn it.
time.
This is my year, damn it. But my number 9, I know for a fact Ruby doesn't like this one.
Oh, great, here we go. Break. Drum roll. See if I boo it as well.
Brother Bear.
I'm leaving.
I quit.
I quit the YouTube channel. We're leaving. Bye. See you.
I like this one.
And if you
because-
like this video, please. I'm joking.
Please dislike the video. Send hate messages.
Let's attack George.
Please.
Let's all gang up on him.
Attack George in the comments.
No, let's not do that. Let's instead enjoy. Because I like this one because it resonates with me on a different level. It's of that sort of Disney Renaissance era, like that style of animation and storytelling.
Every time you say Renaissance, I keep thinking back to Italy, like the actual Renaissance. I'm like, Jesus, Disney ain't that old.
No, I'm thinking of the Disney Renaissance when they started from like the late 80s through to the early 2000s.
Right.
Like that's when from
Renaissance.
it sort of ended with Tarzan, sort of.
Oh.
Like that was when Disney films started getting big again, and they started having like the success after success. You know, like the eras of Aladdin's and your Lion Kings and such forth, and all that.
Jazz.
And all that jazz.
You like jazz?
Barry Benson.
But I like
Wait, who makes B-movie?
DreamWorks, I think.
Oh.
They're Shrek.
The irrelevant Pixar.
We should do DreamWorks because they've got Chicken Run and Flushed Away and all that, Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists.
Over the Hedge.
That's Aardman.
Not over the.
Oh, no.
Over
the Hedge?
Aardman, yeah.
Over
the Hedge. Shrek.
Yeah.
We need to do live action Disney movies because bedtime stories. That's that.
That is one of your favourite.
Oh.
Yes, that is very true.
Do I remember that film? Bedtime
Adam
Stories.
Sandler when he didn't make shit
and
movies.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, as his sister.
How old is it? Is this like semi-recent or is this like 20 years ago?
2010. I want to say.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, Brother Bear, really good story about the guy. There's three brothers. The oldest one gets killed by a bear, and because of the youngest one,
Don't look at me.
and he gets reincarnated by the spirits into the body of a bear.
What?
And
It kind of gives me Brave vibes. Because the
bear.
boys
It
turned
sounds
into the
dramatic, like
bears.
Lion
yeah, the brother.
King.
Yeah, the brother becomes the bear. And it's Brother Bear, and like the you find out that the bear that was killed was this young bear that he befriends' mum. So he then becomes like the brother figure. While the middle brother thinks that this is the bear that killed his brother, and so has gone to kill him, but it's actually his brother. And then they reunite. And
You sure Disney
Savage.
made this?
yeah, it was great.
It sounds like a
Fantastic.
dark,
And then-
rejected
and
script
then
for
it's a
Lion
nice-
King.
and he learns to be a better person and to actually care for his adopted brother and his real brother.
Wow.
And when he turns back into a human,
That got deep.
Where's this live-action remake?
I'd love to see that. And
Make it R-rated.
And in the end, he goes away with his bear brother and turns back into a bear because he needs him more than his brother does.
Oh.
And it's really sweet. And they made a
That
direct-to-DVD
sounds
sequel that was really crap.
Oh. That was about sisters instead.
No, it was about him again, but they had a
They
female.
dropped the ball.
Yeah, as with all Disney direct-to-video sequels.
We'll do that next time. Top 10 worst direct-to-video sequels. That'll be the next thing we'll do if it were doing.
Yes,
stuff.
I'll do that.
Not that I've seen any of them, but
You need to get watching, bro. Ruby, number 8.
Big Hero 6.
Great movie. It's not in my list, but it's in my honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Fantastic, great
Good movie.
movie, and
amazing.
Baymax is a great character, and I will fight anyone who says this. He isn't. Didn't it come out the same year as Frozen?
Came out the same year as Inside Out, I believe.
2015 then.
Yeah. Oh, very good call.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 2015. I'm not googling it because I think I'm wrong.
Love
I'm gonna
2015. It's my favourite of all the years that we've had recently.
No, Big Hero 6 2014.
Oh.
No.
Savage.
So it got swallowed up by the After Effect.
I need to go to toilet.
Inside Out was 2015 and then Hero 6 was
Oh.
2014.
So quickly round up your what the
Uh-oh.
flash audio player. No, it's still recording.
The Daemons.
The Daemons from Deimos. Big Hero 6. Stan Lee's in it. Really sweet
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Ruby should be saying this because it's in her list.
Yeah. What he said. What that dude said.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's good.
it is.
Didn't make me cry at all. No.
Oh, it is very- it
It's
is-
so good, but it didn't make me cry. Sorry, go. Didn't make me cry.
No, it did. When he gets blown up by the school, that's so sad.
No, this is probably number one like movies I want to watch that I haven't seen yet.
I thought you were saying this is your number one. I was like,
I
wouldn't
don't
spoil
understand
that, no.
how you're number one.
I wouldn't
Can I go
spoil
now?
that much.
Yeah, all right. You go for a wee or whatever. The only person to leave the podcast twice in one episode.
I know. In the space of like 10 minutes as well. I mean,
I could have just done that one first.
Yeah, and you could also not walk into the door. Connor, you're number 8, Squire.
number 8. Number 8 is.
We don't condone gambling from 888.
Is Tarzan or Tarzan? Yeah, Tarzan.
Oh my god, I love Tarzan. Oh my god. It's your
wanted
number
to
8.
say Curious George. George the Jungle.
Tarzan is also on my list.
But what number is that? Is it?
It's higher up.
close?
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's not close enough. Unfortunately,
It's number 2.
it's
It's number 2.
it was at one point, but then I remembered my other movies.
Yeah, Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Number 8.
Fantastic. Great music. Great art style. This
Just
is your
great
one. I
design.
should let you
Yeah, no,
talk.
great design. Just again the concepts. I think with the Disney, I'm just going to repeat the word concepts a lot because it's all about acceptance. Tarzan being this human like, I want to say half monkey, half human, but like he's been accepted into the monkey tribes, but then the monkeys like sort of like condemning him because he's not like them, but Tarzan not growing up with humans, he's almost copied their mannerisms, and he just wants to become like part of like their tribe.
It's a very George of the Jungle style thing, isn't it?
Exactly, George of the Jungle, another great Disney movie.
There's essentially Tarzan, and
it is, but just cringer.
I love Phil Collinson's music in this. I love it.
And Clayton, I just love Clayton.
Brian Blessed, like we spoke about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Clayton, I can't do his voice.
Baloney! Gorillas!
Yeah, that was it. Gorillas.
I like Tantor. I like the elephant. I like Kerchak. What's the name of the monkey that's his friend? That's the girl. Dora there, Rube. No, that's Dora the Explorer. That's a stupid film we don't need.
Oh, that's another thing we can talk about.
If she doesn't look at the map and then go, Vamonos! I'm not into that.
Where's Swiper?
Swiper, no, Swiper.
Where's Swiper?
Oh, man. I think they should make Swiper Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, we did not need that. Who was we on?
Tarzan Lowell.
Yours.
Yeah, no, number 8, Tarzan.
His 8 is Tarzan.
Oh, wait, here we go. I don't like
Is Tarzan on your list?
No. Tarzan's chill. No.
No, Tarzan's chill. Oh, it's really going to annoy me, the name of...
The monkey, I'm trying to find it.
My favourite song is the one in the camp. Turk.
About time, yeah, frickin' Turk.
And Jane... flying! Daddy, they stole my boot.
Yes, yeah. No, Tarzan I want to watch. I want to see the...
Put your faith in what you most believe
in. Live-action remake a couple years ago.
But that wasn't Disney, though. That was Legend of Tarzan with a Skarsgård, wasn't it?
Yes, Skarsgård bloke.
Two worlds, one family.
Wow.
That was Phil Collinson, man. Phil Collins. Whatever his name is, that geezer, bald one, really great, good song.
Lovely bloke.
Is it my go?
Yeah, it might be.
Your go.
Jeffrey Beavers, is it my turn now?
Number 8, ready?
Oh, my body.
You know they're doing a big finish of Robots of Death. Be careful you didn't pull that out, did you?
Me?
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Speaking to your microphone.
Hello?
Yeah, it's cool. I literally thought you pulled out the
cord.
Okay.
The umbilical cord.
Mine is Treasure Planet.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That is good.
That's terrible, mate.
A reimagining of the classic Treasure Island, but in space and steampunky.
Sci-fi.
And Emma Thompson plays a cat, and I remember very vividly watching this, and then having the McDonald's Happy Meal toys at that point were collecting the pieces of the robot.
Did you have the game of it as well?
Yes. Fantastic. Love this film. It's one of them that I think is deeply underappreciated, and live action wise would be.
That somehow counts as a Disney film.
No. If it was live, no, I'm saying if they this is a live action remake I want. Is your Treasure Planets, your Atlantises, and your stuff like that.
3.
Yeah, definitely. Because the amount you could do with that world is brilliant. The voice cast is great, and it feels very Renaissance-y.
15th century.
Because it is the end. It is just past it, but a fan favourite of mine and
a nostalgic one.
Very underappreciated, I think.
Haven't seen it in years, but I'd love to watch that again.
Number 7.
Rubes, stop sexting.
I'm literally looking at the.
You shouldn't say that because that's
That's not Disney related. I'd put that away, young lady.
Anyway, Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
I remember watching that at cinema.
2009. Brilliant.
I love that.
A deep foray back into Princessium.
I love
Princess Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiara.
Tiana.
And then it's the guy who's like the villain in that's really good, isn't he? Because he's a voodoo guy.
Scary.
Voodoo doctor, the witch doctor.
My favourite's the crocodile.
Yeah, the wants to play the horn on
I had the game on my DS.
Mississippi Steamer. That was great.
It was good. Good film.
That was a very good film. Good songs, good. First.
I love not typical princesses. Do you know what I mean?
Black Disney princess. Yeah, she wasn't a stereotypical princess either, was she?
She was from
New
Orleans.
New Orleans, ran her own business. That was very important.
It was like a diner.
That's not Disney like at all.
Kissed a frog, who was great, and then she became a frog, And, then they both became humans, and they were both beautiful, and they both lived happily ever after. But it wasn't, the moral of the story wasn't go kiss frogs, ladies and gentlemen. That is never the story.
Oh, God, no. Disney's so outdone at that point, no. They needed to change it up.
God, I should have put Princess and the Frog on my list. But, alas, I did not.
Why didn't you?
I don't remember.
Go.
You.
7.
Is it 7? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure.
I was going to say.
I thought the film was called 7. I was like, what?
7?
The one where Gwyneth Paltrow's head. No, the one with Jim Carrey where everything's the number 7 and he writes it on his face.
Oh, there's actually a film called 7?
Yeah, it came out like years ago. I remember seeing like posters of that in the cinema.
95, get with the time.
That was like
Yes,
2000.
when I wasn't
it
born.
was like 2003.
When was I?
When you were born, just.
No.
7.
Number 7. Yeah, and such.
Oh, another hat. No,
Experiment 626.
I loved Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, Hannah means family.
Oh, Hannah means family. Family means
nobody gets left behind. Oh, I can't do the voice.
Nobody gets left behind.
Lilo.
How?
Great cast, great supporting cast.
I want to know the actor who does Stitch's voice.
It's Chris something.
Hemsworth.
No,
I wish.
Chris something. He like he's done it since, like all of them, because it's the first sort of big franchise that it created in the early 2000s. Because you get Stitch the movie, which then is the sort of backdoor pilot for the Lilo and Stitch TV series, which was on Disney Cinemagic.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
God.
Then you got Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch.
Stitch Has a Glitch.
Yeah, and then you had Leroy and Stitch.
Yes, it is.
Leroy.
I haven't seen Leroy. Yeah.
Like Pleakley, Jumba. You got so many good characters.
Just beautiful.
Gantu. You've got the woman who's the councilwoman. She's fan bloody-tastic. I don't remember.
The big general bloke.
Obviously Lilo and what's her name? What's her sister's name? Nani.
Yeah. No.
Nani.
No.
And then her boyfriend David.
Boyfriend David.
Oh God, I love Lilo. I want to watch Lilo and Stitch again.
Captain Gantu, is that who I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Of? Yeah. Captain
The
Gantu.
big geezer. Are we on 7?
Yeah, it was 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Mine is one that Connor's already mentioned. It's Pinocchio.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got no strings to hold me down. I want this live action remake now. Robert Downey Jr.'s doing one, but with his company, where he's Geppetto.
Wireless Beats advert. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you remember when Ultron said it in the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer, and it was creepy as hell? There are no strings on me. Yeah. And it was like, ooh.
Creepy.
Sass level.
So they're trying to invade the Disney universe.
Mm-hmm. Pinocchio must stop Thanos. But
Monstro's the key.
I like the whole world and sort of wanting to be a kid. That's the basic thing of this. Like he wants to be a kid.
Yeah, become a real boy.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Wrong film.
Is that
Aristocrats.
Aristocrats? Yeah. Everybody wants to be a cat. That's a special mention. So is Oliver and Company, because that advert was on the
Aristocrats
VHS.
may or may not be on my list. Oh.
That was on that was on the advert. Oh my God! Rescuers Down Under's better.
Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under's the better one, definitely.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Basil. Oh God! So many.
Battle Brush.
No.
Boom, boom.
Are we doing number 6?
Yes, number 6.
Chicken Little.
Oh,
Chicken Little. The sky is
Little.
falling.
The sky is falling.
That's got Zach Braff in it. One of the best sort of like endings. So don't go breaking my bah.
No, that's
The pig's really funny in that. His best friend is that really fat pig that's really funny,
Yeah.
and then he's got the duck.
The duck was like
Howard, the duck.
Oh no, not the other duck.
the female duck.
Yeah, and then the fish in the bowl.
Yep. They were a great squad.
Yep.
Abigail,
Tell us
Abby.
Yeah.
Fish out of water.
Tell us the story.
I don't actually remember this.
Um,
He was like, he doesn't even believe that the sky's gonna fall, and then he tries to like save. There's like aliens or like something.
Yeah.
He tries to like save people. No one believes him. He's like,
essentially the boy who
Sally
cried
Kid
wolf,
who-
but
yeah,
chickens.
That's literally what I was gonna say.
There's a glitch in the sky, and like a piece of the sky sort of falls down.
Yeah.
And then he goes up to his daddy, who's like the superhero chicken that everyone loves in the. He's like mayor or
I
something.
swear he's a police officer or something.
Everyone looks up to him. But
Something
he goes,
like that.
Dad, the sky's falling. The sky's falling. He's like, no, son, you're just talking rubbish. You know, stop.
Yeah, no one believes him because he
Stop drinking.
Yeah.
Even though he's underage.
Underage chicken drinking.
Exactly. Back in 2005, Disney didn't know what they were doing.
Zach Braff, one of my favourite people. Share a birthday with that man.
Oh.
Cute.
JD from Scrubs.
Oh. I wonder. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fantastic. You.
Me.
Tall,
Six, yeah?
tall
You,
boy.
sir, in the back.
6. 6. The Lion King.
Arsene Wenger.
Live action.
Are
Is it
you?
gonna be as good?
Are you excited or nervous for the remake?
Nervous in case they ever ruin it.
I just want to see it again.
Like
They replayed it in cinemas a couple of years ago.
fantastic voice cast
4.
in this one. Matthew Broderick as Simba. You got obviously James Earl Jones as Mufasa. Nathan Lane as Timon.
Mufasa, sir.
Simba was walking too slowly, so I told him to Mufasa. I don't remember who plays Pumbaa, but that's a great double act that is explored much better in the directed video sequels, especially Lion King 1.5.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of there's a lot of Mickey Mouse in that film.
Yeah, especially when he just walks in at the end. It's like, ah, and then it's like Peter Pan. And Peter Pan! Shit.
Peter Bloody Pan.
Peter Bloody Pan. The only thing that I don't like about this remake is that if you're going to recast everyone, why keep James Earl Jones?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're just going for nostalgia, it's like
Name
James Earl
power,
Jones
star
is great.
power, that's what it is.
But then Jon Favreau said because he's got a much older voice now, which he did in bloody Rogue One when he was meant to be younger Darth Vader, but he sounded really old. But they said the benefit of that is he sounds like a king who's ruled for a long time and sounds a lot older and wiser. But, just don't make the same exact story over again because we could just watch it. We could just watch the 94 version.
Exactly.
Go back to our previous episodes if you want to know our feelings on, live action, not exactly same.
What do you love about The Lion King?
Just everything. They just the circle of life. It's like the biggest meme, unintentional meme of Disney.
It looks like you're trying to do ASMR. What are you actually doing?
Trying to put this tag on the microphone. There you go.
No, circle of life. Again, the meaning, the story, the message it's trying to send you.
The moment they stand about a blinking step into the sun, there is more to see that could ever be seen. More to do than, hold on, sorry, that's the Lion King. But the point still stands. Leave them alone.
No, I love Rafiki. I like Timon and
Pumbaa,
yeah.
Timon is great.
I just love them all. I love all the supporting characters.
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.
Shouldn't sing, otherwise we'll have to pay them.
Have to pay the copyright.
Dig katana, dig katana. Dig a big katana. Oh god, yeah.
Lion King.
Lion King. Can you feel the love tonight? I hope we feel it when Beyonce and Donald Glover sing. But that's cool because it's Childish Gambino and Beyonce.
Hey,
it's
what
something.
a good combo.
It's something. Yeah.
Imagine if there's like a video of Simba animated to dance like Childish Gambino in that music video. This is America. And then they just make him Aaron Davis from Spider-Man: Homecoming and Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
A Christmas song over him dancing in his music video, and it's probably the best thing I've ever seen.
What Christmas song is it? Can you sit a little bit closer? Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong.
I don't know what Christmas song it is, but it's a good video. I don't want to play the video because we can get
copyright.
Copyright infringement strikes.
Right to
is it my go?
Yes.
Tarzan.
Number 6 is Tarzan, yeah.
Bloody love it.
You got a lot of crossovers.
Yep. Put your faith in what you like what Connor said. Fantastic story, art style, cast is great. Brian Blessed as the villain.
As the villain.
Brian Blessed, Ruby, you did not know. You were not in this episode that I did.
Okay.
Everyone.
Tarzan's that was Brian Blessed.
Lovely.
Yeah. Not as much of an impact.
What a reaction.
Balloon! Oh my god!
Life-changing fact.
This has changed my life forever. This has changed the way I look at things.
Good afternoon, darling. Can I get you a coffee? Brian, you're back.
Dear. Is that what we want to say?
We're into the top 5 now, so let's go.
Number 5 is Meet the Robinsons.
Okay, yeah.
That's in my honourable mentions. I couldn't find a space for it in this list. But it's I really enjoy this, especially that ending.
It's like It's just so funny. I love the wedding at the end. I'm so cute. Sorry.
The wedding?
Yeah, they have the wedding.
The red wedding.
Oh, the wedding. Yeah, the original in the past. Yeah, sorry. I was like, don't remember that in the future. Tell us a story.
In Ballamore.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?
No, I need reminding of
Meet the Robinsons. Go.
I
love this film.
It's like in the past, the people, his friends of that guy, and he does baseball with him, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's Lewis.
That one.
Lewis, who's in a care home.
Care home. His mum like just abandoned him on the step.
Oh, Disney had gone dark.
Dab.
It was raining that day too.
Yep, it was. So it's
Dramatic effect.
what's the guy called? The blonde one.
Lewis.
Oh,
Spiky hair is Lewis.
Goob.
Goob. Mike, you're Goobian.
Yeah.
Mike, yeah.
So it's him and Goob, and then they're like roommates, right?
Oh my God, they were roommates.
And they play baseball.
You're pretty proud of yourself now, aren't you?
Yeah, and then he like who catches the baseball?
He doesn't. He misses because he was asleep because
Goob
Lewis was up all night.
Lewis was up all night making stuff, so Goob was like really tired, and then he was supposed to catch the baseball and he didn't.
Oh,
So
idiot.
he turns on him, creates a time machine,
Turns
goes
heel.
to the future, and becomes a villain.
No, he becomes a villain in the future.
He becomes a villain in the future.
And like hates
He
Lewis.
hates
Well, no, the
Lewis.
fact that he builds a time machine and ditches his friend, I mean, that's pretty much a villain and move from...
Exactly.
He doesn't build the
Thank
time
you.
machine because future Lewis is the one that builds the time machine, so he steals it
Oh yeah.
because his
And then
son,
goes
Oh,
back.
Wilbur, comes back to bring him to set it right because he's not going to
So,
effectively create his
Wilbur.
future timeline because he doesn't want to go to the science fair. So
when
his
did Disney become so complex?
it's
Lewis
great.
got adopted and
Yeah.
stuff happened.
And they goes to the future, meets his future family, but they don't know it's him until he takes his hat off and reveals his spiky hair, and they're like, "It's you!
Yeah,
it's you, future
well-
father / husband / brother-in-law."
The son.
It's got a great cast. Adam West is like some pizza delivery guy, superhero.
Is he?
It's funny.
Adam West. Jeez.
There's loads of people.
Jeez, hello.
What did you when they're doing the list of the who'd you meet and what'd you learn? And it's like, what does your dad look like? And he goes, Tom Selleck, and then it's like every character image, and then just a picture of Tom Selleck. Cornelius is
okay.
married. Wilbur is the son of Franny and Cornelius.
I want to watch that one again now.
Great ending because then he realizes to accept himself and
For who he is.
and gets to the point where the science fair is when he meets his future family, and that's when it all kicks off and he gets a better life.
Oh.
But when he goes back, he wakes Goob up in time to catch the ball instead of drop it, so that Goob also gets adopted and has a good life and doesn't turn out like a villain.
Oh.
And it all ends happily ever after because you keep moving forward.
Sounds of it wants to bring a tear to my eye. Right. That's probably the next thing I'll watch.
The ending song is great as well.
Oh.
That is my passport.
I'm a changed man after that.
Okay, number whatever one we're on.
I think
5.
Four. I don't know.
5.
5, yeah. 5.
999. All right, forget it then.
Beauty and the Ugly Beast.
Ugh.
But this is the good one. This is the original.
It's good, but it's
No,
still...
the remake's better.
No.
Oh, come on. What?
Scandalous. The remake is the exact same film.
Do you want to become the next Matt?
Yeah, do you want to become homeless and
Thanks.
never turn up?
Well, this is my house. So
This is my
This is
home.
my house.
this is
Welcome to
to
my
my
house.
Oh,
I-
that's a good one.
I like the use of CGI in this, the ballroom shot when it spins round. Stories rising in the
But we don't get a
east.
song for Celine Dion, so
Oh yeah.
No, it's just this one's just nostalgia. I mean, I don't know. Just,
I feel like you
Yeah.
have to be old to appreciate it. No, I'm not being funny about it.
jeez, I haven't got wrinkles yet. God.
You have to be born in the 90s. You mean?
Yeah.
Like a Renaissance kid.
Yeah. Renaissance kid.
You're
yeah.
you're a Disney Generation X.
Deep.
You're like Ned
Why do the
in
films
Spider-Man
on
Far From
here
Home.
is- Do you sound like Ned from Far From Home?
Yeah.
Take it as a compliment.
How? How is that a compliment?
I mean, you're
Alright, you're Tom Hot. You're
a
right.
superhero. You know, you're not just some random character that dies. you know.
FOS, friend of Spider-Man.
Best friend. Yeah. You work with him, not for him.
What's the basic plot for those who don't know? But they
So-
probably do because they exist.
So, woman meets
Oh.
beast.
No, that's not what happened.
Woman is in town You know, wants to be
Has
the
some
man
bread.
of her dreams. Yeah, has some bread.
Reads. She's the only person that reads, and she's frowned upon it, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. She's the only smart girl.
How
in her
dare you
town.
read?
She's the
That's
only
where he imprisons her father, right? And then she takes his place.
Yeah, because she gets lost and like finds refuge in his castle, and then he gets thrown in a dungeon thing.
Yeah.
And then she takes his place.
And she teaches him to be a better person.
And then the last petal nearly falls, and then like they kiss.
What is the deal with the rose?
Well, that's
It's
just
like
how
a
he
time.
cursed.
It's
That's-
like the time thing. It's the curse. So like when the last
Steal my
petal
words, why don't you?
falls, then the curse stays on him. He becomes a
Put a
beast
mic in her
forever.
face. She won't stop talking now.
Yeah, no. So yeah, what she said. You
I
know,
didn't know that.
time runs out. You know, if they didn't kiss, then the beast would stay a beast, and that'd be it. He'd be screwed.
It's good.
It is good.
Remake's crap. It's good.
Yes, it is. Crap. Awful.
Let's put a random gay character in it for no reason other than we need to look more inclusive
More
and meet our
politically
quota.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Lovely.
Enjoyable.
Lovely.
George, number 5.
Number 5. Really, you're gonna like this one.
Yeah, go on then.
Ha! Boom, baby. Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, that definitely is a remake.
Yes, I love the. What
I
was the actor
love
that you
it.
saw the picture of? That was
Oh, I don't even know who it was.
because it was like this would be perfect for Cusco in live action, and it was like yes, 100%. This film's really good. It's got John Goodman as Patcher. Steve, what's his face?
Steve, what's his face?
Crookshanks.
No, Steve, what's his face? The guy who's like really like with the Adam Sandler films and that. Emperor.
Steve Emperor.
David Spade, not Steve.
Yes. Steve.
David Spade. David Spade.
Stephen Spade.
As Emperor Cusco, who's basically a spoiled emperor of this it's South American. It's meant to be, isn't it? South American country.
Yeah.
And he gets turned into a llama by the witch Yzma and her assistant Kronk, played by Patrick Warburton, like the most buttery voice.
Warburton.
The most buttery voice because he plays the Tick in 2001 as well. Didn't
They had Kronk's New Groove, isn't it? Like,
Yep, they'd spin-off film Kronk's New Groove because he's a passionate chef, and they had the Emperor's New School, this television series on Disney Cinemagic, not Cinematic, Disney Cinemagic. Idiot.
Wow, well done.
Where he goes to school and that's about it. But so he gets turned into a llama. Patcher comes across him and like rescues him, realizes that he's Cusco, and it's the like getting him back to the palace to his throne. And along the way, he learns humility and stops being an arrogant prince. And because he was gonna demolish Patcher's village and turn it into a swimming pool, and he decides not to do it. He just improves the village in the end and learns humility. And they climb back to back up a really long cavern.
Oh,
it's really funny, and he like squashes him into a wall, and they fight a lot, and it's just really good acting. Love John Goodman. Love David Spade, not Steve Spade. What?
Ruddy, good acting.
Yeah, and yes, top 5, without a doubt. It was higher, but then there was films that kind of slipped past it.
Right.
Number 4,
Right.
Rubens Barrichello.
Tangled.
Yep, I can understand that.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, I can understand it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has taught me that.
If all your Disney references just from Kingdom Hearts.
Well, half of the stuff. The reason why I've got honourable mentions is because of Kingdom Hearts, particularly Kingdom Hearts 3.
That is very fair enough.
Yeah, no. They've actually made me consider watching the films.
Tangle is basically Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But an edgy version.
She just basically gets locked in a tower, and her
her
mum,
mother,
her stepmom,
scare
Yeah.
quotes.
mother knows best.
Mm.
She just is quite evil. Just locks her in there because she thinks that there's like a disease outside that can kill people. That she doesn't want to go outside or something.
Yeah, that's what
We're
her
not
mother
allowed to
tells her. And
socialise.
when she brushes her hair and sings the song, it heals her and makes her younger.
Yeah.
Has healing hair.
And then what's the little guy called?
Pascal
Yeah, that one. Her little buddy that she talks to, and then
paints.
she paints, she reads books, she wakes up at 7 a.m. I know the song is so funny. Then
Paint
some stuff
with
happens.
all. Oh, I know that one.
No, it's like 7 a.m. the usual morning song. She realises that her mum's bad. She trips her mum out the window with her hair, which is really fun. And then Thingy climbs her hair. What's his name?
Flint.
Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
Played by Zachary Levi, one of my favourite people.
And she hits
Shazam!
a town.
Yep.
And then they became friends, and they go to that little duckling like pub or something.
Fringe.
and then they're like dancing, and then like people come to try and find her.
And they realise who she is, that she's the the lost princess.
The lost princess from the palace, and she's like running away, and then
Princess of the Ark.
She saves Flynn, and then Flynn cuts her hair, and it's like shook. And then she was in Frozen.
Flynn cuts her hair because the mother was about to use it, so then he cuts it off with a shard of glass, so then it loses its magic power. Because that's what's established when she's a baby, isn't it?
Brown bob.
Yeah. Because basically her mum ate a magic flower when she was ill, when she was pregnant, which gave her hair magic powers. But then when they tried to cut it off to get the magic powers from the hair, that's when like you lose
everything,
the power from it. So then like he cuts all her hair off, so then it goes brown. And he dies, but then she cries, and then that brings him back to life, and then they live happily ever after.
Yep.
And
is it one of these where a tear comes from her eye?
A tear?
A tear?
Yeah.
And she comes back.
Yeah, basically.
Right, okay.
And like you can see like
hit glow,
and then it was like
a tear, Sarah Jane.
It is that.
They're in the background of Frozen, didn't they?
Yeah, they basically when the coronation
The coronation. Yeah.
And opens the door and Thingy singing for the first time in forever. You can see them walking into the palace.
Oh, fair enough.
So they were trying to make a Disney CU.
Because
there is basically a Disney universe
lost,
in the
like cousin or something, because the parent is supposed to be singing and their brother is Tarzan. So
yeah,
what?
Yeah, the brother is Tarzan because
when
parents...
they go on the trip, their parents get washed up on shore and have Tarzan.
Whose brother is
Elsa?
Whose brother?
Elsa.
Tarzan is Elsa's brother.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Elsa
Comes from that same family.
Yeah. And then
it's meant to be.
And then
there's a whole Reddit thread about it.
Oh God, Disney, what have you done?
Especially with the have you seen the Pixar thread where like Boo is the old witch in Brave?
Yeah, she is in the one that does the wood carving. Cause there's
the carving of Sully.
Yeah, and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to know Disney now.
And then there's also the
Pizza Planet trucks are in everything, and it's about it's about how stuff becomes sentient after. So basically, she walks through wooden doors and disappears, and how the things that she sends, like the spirits, then start to make things become sentient. First, it's the toys, then it's the cars, and then like the planet goes to shit, and then you get Wall-E, and then all that stuff.
And there's Jesus Christ.
It's deep and inconnected.
Disney are the evil corporate overlords.
Yep.
Your new corporate overlord.
They are the biggest villains I've ever known.
Connor.
Number 4, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Take me to Neverland.
Is that when he had a stroke in that film?
Take me to Neverland.
I like Captain Hook. Captain Hook's a good villain. Proper like Boo Hiss pantomime villain.
It's like... It's such a good thing, but then like when you read all the stuff like what Neverland's supposed to represent, it's kind of deep.
Oh yeah, the children that die,
yeah,
and it's their spirits, and then like,
it's
passing
the message
on.
again. You want to be
Peter's
a kid
trying
forever,
to take like.
It takes their spirits away.
Wendy and that to the.
It's the message. He wants to stay a kid forever, but then sometimes life just catches up with you, and you do have to grow up.
Yeah.
You can't stay.
You can't remain a boy forever because then you become Robin Williams and you come back in Hook. Tinkerbell, who
and then it ruins.
Doesn't need her own live action movie, but she's getting one.
Yeah.
Her animated movies are good.
Oh God.
I used to be able to
they were like direct DVD stuff, weren't they? Like Tinkerbell and the Lost Anus.
I thought the first one was like in the cinemas.
Yeah, first one was in the cinema, and then
yeah.
after they were like, let's churn them out on DVD because we could do that because we're Disney. Peter Pan's great.
Oh, right, lovely.
Decent.
Proper that's like 60s, isn't it? Like proper classic.
He's one of the older ones, yeah.
Well,
love it.
to the 60s, right?
Just good message, good art style.
Yep. I like how Captain Hook's a baddie, but he's scared of a he always switches when he hears that ticking.
Smee's the best character.
Smee. Surprisingly dark.
Didn't they do
for a
like
Disney
a
movie.
live? There was like Hook or something.
There was Hook with Robin Williams that was then set. It was a different studio, I think, but then it was set
And
like
they
when
do
he was
have
older.
a live action Peter Pan already.
Not
Pan,
Disney one.
Yeah,
There was Pan where Hugh Jackman was him before. It's how about when he first goes to Neverland and becomes Pan, but he's not Captain Hook. He's Captain Blackbeard, but he sings Nirvana or something. Entertain us. Like, how do they sing that when it's set in the 40s? I don't know.
What?
And there's Peter Pan 2006, which has Jason Isaacs as Hook, and that kid that every girl fancied as Peter Pan.
Oh, okay.
Not your era, because it was 2006. It was too young.
I was only 3.
Like all millennials, like, oh, well, we're talking about this guy, but let's like some stuff for Peter Pan, 2006.
Peter Pan came.
Jeremy Sumpter, or whatever his name.
2003.
2003. Jesus, why was I thinking 6? Yeah, it was that era. It's great though. Good film.
Yeah,
I think
it's out on DVD.
Peter Pan's thing that's been done to death. But I think if you do a live action one,
Do it
right,
right.
Yeah.
Do it right.
do it right. Like we say with all of the live action remakes, do it right. Change it a little bit so you've got a reason to watch it, so you don't remake it shot for shot.
Yeah.
That's why I'm scared for Lion King, because what are they going to change?
No,
True.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Is it me?
George's 4.
Oh, first look at Love Island. I'll watch that later. 4 is my highest rated classic one, because I haven't had many classics on this list. It's the last Disney film that was in production before Walt Disney died, which is why there's a lot of heart and soul in this one, and is better than the one
Just
that
say
came
it.
out that year. I'm waffling. It's dramatic.
It's what he does.
Waffle,
it's what he
waffle,
does.
waffle, waffle.
Need some syrup. Jungle Book.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
For the
The necessities, the
and
simple. That just reminds me of
the copyright and then.
It's my it's my favorite Disney classic.
It's father's favourite.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Father.
Can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me? Does anyone think this sounds a lot like what's it from Frozen?
Do you
Papa,
wanna
can
build
you
a
hear
snowman?
me? Yeah, do you want to build a
Do you
snowman?
wanna
Because that's the
build a
joke in Deadpool
snowman?
2.
Come on, let's go and play.
It's from fucking Yentl. It's also my favourite remake so far is The Jungle Book, because they changed a lot of it, and there's
I
not.
didn't actually watch a remake of Jungle Book.
I really enjoy it.
Don't at me.
Christopher Walken as King Louis. Ooby-doo, I want to be like you. Bill Murray as Baloo. It's got them classic sort of
Ooby-doo.
Disney voice like cast that they had throughout that early run. You've got the guy who was Winnie the Pooh at the time was Car the Snake. Trust in me, just in me. It's really dark and like depressing, and
Surprisingly.
like
I love dark films.
Unsurprisingly.
and he nearly gets killed by Shere Khan. There's Bagheera and just great characters. And Mowgli then leaves, like all them animals that put their life in danger for him. He leaves because he sees a girl filling up a basket with water. To be explored in the sequel in 2002, which I saw at the cinema, and John Goodman was Baloo in it, and it wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. What was that called? The Jungle Book 2?
Yeah.
Well, I Want to Leave
The
You.
Jungle Book 2, Electric Baloogaloo.
No.
That was
God,
All right, say your third place one, and let's get on with it.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah, yeah.
That is such a good film.
Not.
That's like one of my favourites.
Let me just get this gripe out of the way.
Yeah.
It's not technically a Disney film, but
After
then
20-minute heated argument between
Oh.
siblings, I had to calm it down, and we came to a truce.
It was
Disney
re-released.
Released it in
I
3D.
I will.
These names is
It's
attached
directed
to
by
it.
Tim Burton, but we'll see that.
We can gloss over it because it was then bought by Disney and then re-released by it. So
You're welcome.
we will count it,
It-
but I'm not happy about it.
In my eyes, it's a Disney World in Kingdom Hearts. In my eyes, before I knew who
It's
Tim Burton
such
was,
a good
it's a
film.
Disney World
True.
argument.
I always thought it was one by Disney. It says Disney on the DVD.
But they problem solved right there. You should have just shown him the proof, and that would have shown him.
All right, cool. Anyway,
I just like.
you like all these style of films?
Like Tim Burton, like was it
Dark.
Frankenweenie?
Frankenweenie, Coraline, which
Coraline's
you
my favourite film.
Coraline,
ever.
you
Beetlejuice. I used to have trousers.
don't say his name 3 times.
I didn't.
Michael Keaton's gonna appear on the roof.
Good
As
job, your old
Vulture.
buddy Spider-Man was
Shall
there.
I explain the plot?
Yep.
He's from Halloween Town or whatever it is, and then
Yeah.
he wants to have a new job, and yes,
This
he
ain't a classroom.
Is it? This is much debated. Is it a Christmas film or a Halloween film?
Halloween film.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
Halloween, yeah.
Because like the first
This
song
is
is definitely
Halloween,
exactly
this
that's
is
not a
Halloween.
Christmas thing.
Halloween.
Then he wants a new job, so he goes to the forest and explores. and
As
there's, like,
anyone does when they need a new job.
There's
To the
doors.
woods!
So you have Easter, Christmas. Obviously, they're already in Halloween.
To the woods.
What's the other one? Something else.
What, summer?
No.
Lent? Pancake Day.
No.
Thanksgiving.
And he goes to Christmas and he goes, what's
Tooth
this?
Fairy.
What's this? There's colour everywhere. What's this? And he kind of takes on the role of the Grinch, kind of. He kind of tries to merge Halloween and Christmas into one and scare people at Christmas.
Oh, so it's a bit like Krampus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Krampus is the evil spirit that is anti-Christmas, that
And
literally
then-
murders you if you're a
Anyway,
nasty bastard.
and then he tries to steal stuff
Krampus,
as well
great film.
at Christmas. And then there's
Not
the
Disney related.
guys.
Sorry.
The bogeyman's in there. He's like the proper villain. He tries to kill
Well, no-
Jack.
I thought it was Oogie Boogie.
I thought he was just a bogeyman.
It's Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, he tries to kill Jack, and then Yeah. Then Jack like saves everyone, and then he's like,
Does he learn humility and not to scare people at Christmas?
yes. He learns to keep the holidays separated, not to merge them together.
So that what we've learnt there, folks, is keep your holidays separate. Do not let them mix.
Keep them to yourselves.
Holidays are better when they're spaced out, and
Exactly.
as much as Slade wishes it was Christmas every day, we really don't.
Mm,
Don't let people invade your holidays. Just keep it the way you want it to be and keep it as it is.
ever do. Considering Christmas is 5 months away, that's so weird.
Oh, it is,
Considering we haven't had a decent Christmas film in years, probably since Arthur Christmas.
Ever since I was 2.
Oh my god, Arthur Christmas.
I can't believe you missed out when we did Christmas films last year. We did our
Yeah.
top 10 Christmas films.
Oh my god.
Arthur Christmas was on mine. You'll have to listen to the episode. I don't remember what one it was.
After
No.
Christmas probably would be my top.
Arthur Christmas, Elf, and Santa Claus for sentimental reasons. Anyway, that's Christmas.
Yeah, Mum's
Five
away.
months.
You, number 3.
Number 3.
Yo, sorry.
Soldier
Number
by
3.
itself.
I keep turning my freaking phone off.
Stop drawing.
Treasure Planet. I've already
Yes.
said it. Yeah, like, what's more to say? It's Treasure Planet. It's pirates in space. Deserves live action treatment.
Is it like the Space Pirates?
I thought you were going to say, is it?
Oh, the Pirate
I think
Planet.
it's kind of like Space Monkey.
Is it Space Monkeys?
I don't know
Is
what
it
I'm
like- is-
into.
I'd say it's more closer to Pirate Planet than Space Pirates. Space Pirates because we can't see it in its entirety, but Pirate Planet I have seen and it's a bit goofy, but
Very true. Good. Hi there, Mickey. Is that it? Do you want me to do my number 3?
yeah, go on, yeah.
Go.
I've already done it.
Okay, this has been
Yo.
spoken about before. It's number 3. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh!
One of the
Wow.
one of the greatest Disney films ever.
All time.
I wonder what your top's going to be then.
Yeah, I'm curious.
If you know me, you know my top one.
we're all gonna have.
I think deep down you know what it is.
We're all gonna
but-
have the same number one.
I think... No, we're not. Your number one's
Fantasia.
Design.
We all want Fantasia to win.
No, we
yeah.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, great family film. Really deeply underappreciated. The live action remake is on its way, which scares me because
Terrifying.
I don't want to see what live action Stitch looks like.
don't.
If it's anything like
That
Sonic
might
the
give
Hedgehog-
kids nightmares. Yeah, that
Yeah,
might give
no.
kids nightmares. As long as the guy who played him in the other films is still voicing him, then you went a bit.
Just hide your-
You did Stitch, but you were northern.
A Northern Stitch.
Not
another.
Northern
Stitch.
Northerner.
You were like, this is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Put shrimp in the Barbie.
I'll show you.
That's a northern Australian. Put shrimp on
Aussie.
Barbie. Put shrimp on Barbie. Got to tape and tie. This is
Yeah, I could be the German Stitch.
Oh my god.
just. This Lilo and the Stitch. This is very
Anything else you want to say there?
we're available to do the redubbing of certain
Yeah.
territories.
Yeah! I got my
Yeah.
deer pants on.
Yeah.
I love Chloe.
Number 2. What is your number 2?
Okay.
Cocker?
This has always been on like one of my top, but
Now
had
she's
to be
serious
knocked
because she's
down.
raised her voice and she's hitting her hand.
I had to be knocked down for a new release film like a couple years ago. So it's Aristocats.
Aristocrats.
Oh.
That's been my favourite film for like ages. I love it.
Oh, I want to know what's dethroned Aristocats. That's basically
Aristocrat.
everybody wants to be a cat.
Meow meow.
Obviously great
Marie.
music, and it's that sort of era where it's like Oliver and Company, where it's all about animals. Because you've got like the Robin Hoods
So
and
it's
stuff
not
like
quite
that.
Renaissance, no?
I think it's just before, if I'm not mistaken, Aristocrats is the 80s. It's just before the
It's
Renaissance.
very old.
Okay.
It's the same time as I think Oliver and Company. So you get a lot of them films that were animals
Animal themed.
Fox
Yes.
and the Hound, Oliver and Company, all that jazz.
and all that.
Jazz.
You like jazz?
Bambi was way before all of them. That was like
Bambi
one of
was
the, like,
60s.
yeah.
Earliest one was Snow White.
Bambi's
30s.
irrelevant.
Bambi. They kill his mother.
Spoilers.
What's the plot of Aristocats?
Crats.
Tell me about Marie. What happened to Marie? Did she get lost?
I think so. It's
I haven't watched it for ages, but I know it's my favourite film. Well, one
It's-
of, no, not really. But
because it's got a plot to like.
it's got the plot.
It's got a plot to it. It's a similar film. No, not it's like a similar thing because like Oliver and Company is Oliver but with animals, and I feel like, excuse me, I feel like Aristocats is
With cats.
it's like a play or something with cats.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a Shakespeare play with cats.
Oh, you could be true though.
I could be, but I'm not sure.
Let me.
They sing.
have a little look-see.
Right.
Yeah, I know that.
This is on your list, and you should know.
For a second, I thought.
You can stop being Stitch now. It's fine.
No, I want to be Stitch.
It was made in the 70s. So.
70s, so very much before the Renaissance.
Wow. How's the?
Based on a story by Tom McGovern and Tom
Aloha
Rose.
is family. Aloha is
Rose around
family.
a family of aristocratic cats and how an alley cat can. How would
Sorry.
I say that?
That's alright.
Oh, that's alright. That's fine.
Oh, an alley cat helps them after a butler has kidnapped them to
Alfred.
gain his mistress.
Alfred is Bruce.
fortune.
Alfred. I'm Stuntman.
Oh my god, I love that.
I'm
Right.
Stuntman.
Okay,
Alfred.
Connor has lost.
So basically, an alley cat helps like the ones that got kidnapped, like the posh cats get kidnapped.
A bit Princess and the Pauperish slash.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Slash 101 Dalmatians. Because there's evil people.
Yeah.
What dark
People are evil. People are the
There's
enemy.
There's two cats, the two black cats. The what are they called? They're twins or something. I don't know.
The Siamese ones.
Yeah, that one, Chinese cats.
Aren't they in Lady and the Tramp? We are Siamese.
The
if
other
you
Disney
please.
universe. That was the first link in the Disney universe.
Beast is on the shelf of the kid in Treasure Planet. Like a toy of the Beast.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, there's loads of stuff. There's loads of them. We'll have to do an Easter egg special one day. But your second, Squire.
Chicken Little. Already mentioned
Oh.
it. Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Oh,
what much is
I
there
love-
left to say? I like the 3D
I love
style.
the game of it as well.
Yes, very good
Yeah,
game.
I love the game.
Had that on the Wii.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
We had
Ah.
some game.
just good game.
Yeah.
Right.
Great
Good
movie,
game,
great
good
plot.
Yeah.
Good game, good game. Higher, lower.
He's my
It's-
dolly dealer.
It's nice to see you, Nice.
Nice. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bruce Forsyth.
Good game.
R.I.P.
Streets for Life.
R.I.P.
Cameron Boyce.
Cameron Boyce. Oh, we're talking about Disney.
Should
'cause
we
it-
talk about him after?
We'll do that in honourable mentions.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, go on then.
because
What's Chicken Little?
Descendants.
Descendants. what?
1, 2, and 3.
Anyway,
Oh.
carry on. You can talk about that. Yeah, is that you done?
Yeah, no, that was We
Oh,
already talked
Your
about
number
this.
2, go.
My number 2 is a film that we watched the trailer for today. It's Mulan.
Mulan. Okay.
One of my all-time favourite Disney films, but not my favourite, as you may have guessed, because it's second.
No, believe it or not, there's 2 is a higher number than 1.
I love the songs in it. I love the plot, the fact that it's basically she's like stepping into a man's world, like the
Yeah.
army and stuff like that, and the fact that
Dun, 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 dun.
She does
both
what
both as Ping and as Mulan,
Yeah.
she's fancied by the general guy because he
Yeah,
likes the
exactly,
fighting
yeah.
style of her, and then fancies Mulan, and then it's like, oh, it's a bit
Risque.
it's a bit risque and actually sort of what's that word that's like
Risque.
forward moving, but like it's progressive. There you go.
It's forward moving.
Very progressive for the 90s, and
Uplifting.
came with the best sauce that is referenced very much in Rick and Morty to this day. The Szechuan sauce, Morty. Gotta get that Mulan Szechuan sauce, which hopefully we get at McDonald's to tie in with the remake. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Oh god.
It would be very nice. But then
So
Rick and
we-
Morty fans don't deserve
No,
nice
to be
things
fair-
because they ruined it last
To be
time.
fair, anything's possible. We saved James Gunn. We can get a Mulan sauce in
We
McDonald's.
saved James Gunn. We predicted the post-credit scenes in Far From Home.
Yeah.
We're
We're
just
just on it.
we're just
We've
on a roll.
predicted Phase 4. I reckon we will get most of Phase 4.
I need to get onto that after the Disney films because I've got
God.
something I noticed in a second watch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Number
Anyway,
1.
Mulan, great story. Chinese. Dragon. Eddie Murphy's great. But yeah,
Worst
Love
thing
it.
about the remake. Why did you remove Eddie Murphy? You know, what's
it's
up with
not.
that?
It's a reason I watch it because they don't have the dragon. It's a difference. So
Well, I suppose.
I'm up for that.
Yeah. Come on.
honourable mentions. Have a quick talk about. We
Cameron Boyce.
lost Cameron Boyce.
We lost Cameron Boyce on the 8th of July.
Oh yeah.
And he died like in his sleep. It was so
Age
sad,
20.
age
Very
20.
sad.
He did Jesse. He did Descendants 1, 2, and 3. Grown Ups 1 and 2.
Grown Ups was his first thing, wasn't it? Because he's been very good friends with Adam Sandler since, and then it was Jesse.
No, it was Jesse first.
No, it was. I believe it was
So-
Grown Ups. Then that's why they cast him in Jesse. And then he
Let's
went
have
for
a
Grown
look,
Ups
see.
2, and then he did Descendants, which was Disney Channel original
And-
I
movies.
did- yeah.
Descendants 3 actually hasn't come out yet, but he did obviously film it before, so it's coming
Oh,
out
he's done his stuff for
in
that.
August. Yeah, he's done everything. They finished filming like a couple of months ago.
So sad, so young.
So yeah, it is very sad.
Well, see, I did read about it, but I didn't know what he did.
Yeah, it's weird because like it's sort of like it was the end of my generation of Disney viewing, but for you, Ruby, it was very much sort of your thing because you like caught that was your wave was like
Oh no, it was the 6th of July. It was even further ago.
it was like
4 days ago.
Wizards of Waverly Place and Jesse, and that were your sort of like
Yeah.
thing, and so you sort of saw him grow up on the screen.
He's also Jake in the Neverland Pirates, which I never realised, and he's made his first appearance
Close how?
in a Panic at the Disco music video apparently.
What year?
I do not
2004.
know.
Probably around then.
Yeah.
Just in case.
That's quite cool.
You've seen him grow up, and obviously for your generation, this probably means a lot more.
Yeah, because like
To
he was
you.
so little when he first started Jesse. He was like,
And you've seen him mature and grow into this person.
yeah. I just feel sorry for everyone, like all the cast, like Jesse and everyone.
His family.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sad sister.
Young.
Everyone.
So much to give.
He's had so much more potential.
Mm-hmm.
But like we can honour him. Hopefully they do something for him in Descendants 3, because obviously that's like the first thing that's going to come out of him in it while he's not here. So
Hopefully what happened to him doesn't happen to anyone else
Anyone,
that young
yeah,
or
anyone.
anyone or
No,
at any age. You
anyone
don't
at all.
No.
deserve to have your life cut short and snuffed out.
Did it say how he passed away?
Well,
Or what?
Epileptic fit.
Epilepsy
Oh,
fit.
okay.
In his sleep.
Jesus.
I know. I was thinking it was going to be along the lines of say like drug or alcohol.
No.
Like,
Oh,
it
not-
was one of these.
Not
Yeah.
not every
No.
Disney star's Miley Cyrus.
Or Demi
No.
Lovato.
Oh, I know that, but that's why I was curious. How?
Hashtag how's rehab?
Oh.
No, she's out though, isn't she?
Yeah. But
Hopefully for the last time.
Ever.
But it you know,
I say it.
you struggle being a child star and like having all this stuff pushed upon
Yeah,
you.
definitely. But
But he sort of must have been an ongoing medical thing,
it was.
which hopefully can be rectified for people who have it in the future.
Yeah.
And hopefully you don't make his death meaningless. Hopefully we move on and learn to sort of do more things and be more attentive to these kinds of situations.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's very sad.
It's really unfortunate.
It's
R.I.P.
Wow. We
R.I.P.
actually did a serious moment, guys. Well done. Okay, honourable mentions for...
Well, alright.
we're not doing number 1.
Exactly.
No, we do honourable mentions, then we'll do our number one. So just...
Well, for me, it's like top 5 things I want to see I haven't. Or...
Go on. My honourable mentions, Ruby mentioned...
Valiant.
Chicken Little, obviously. Big Hero 6 that you talked about. Meet the Robinsons, you also talked about.
Valiant,
Valiant, which I learnt was a Disney film just before we started recording.
If
I
you
had
haven't seen
them-
Valiant, it's so underrated.
I never heard of it.
You need to seek it out.
Never heard
I think I still have the PSP copy.
Feel
Because
like
I used
we
to watch.
do.
I used to watch that like on like long journeys on holidays and stuff like that.
Jeez.
That's
Ewan,
why I
Ewan
know it.
McGregor, Jim Broadbent, John Cleese, a really stereotypical German evil guy.
Dolph Lundgren.
No, it's like yeah, General.
Yeah.
Because it's about carrier pigeons in the war, the Great War,
The Great War.
or was it World War Two?
Well done.
It began long ago on the battlefields of the Great War.
And my other honourable mention is something I've mentioned is coming out on Disney Plus. Lady and the Tramp. Really liked the first one of that, and I think the fact that it's getting a Disney Plus exclusive means it's probably going to be crap. The remake. But oh well, the original was good.
Why it lasted
Yep.
for the last 50 plus years, however long it's been out.
Honourable
30
mentions.
Hercules.
Oh, Hercules is so good.
Hercules.
Oh, I need to start my list again. Can we start again?
Take 2.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I need a
That's another one,
hero.
yep. Hunchback.
Hercules.
Yeah, Hercules.
I
I even will just put Aladdin in there as well, just because I like the story of that. Yeah, it's just one I haven't watched. Never have watched.
yes.
Don't watch it.
Never have watched. Same with Hercules. I never watched it, but again, the Kingdom Hearts side of that has taught me to watch it and say how
That's
good it is.
cool.
No.
Ruby. Honourable mentions.
I don't know.
Name some that aren't in your list that you like.
Yeah, but they don't meet the criteria, so we can't be.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
Can't be
because they're not animated.
Yeah.
Do you just want to skip this bit then?
Ugh.
Do you have no honourable mentions that you like?
This is a deleted scene.
No.
No, we'll re-release it when we're close to beating Avatar and put it at the end credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a
God, that CGI Hulk is ugly.
Ew. No, I don't really have anyone.
Okay, so let's do our number uno then. You can lead. Your all-time
Yeah.
favourite Disney animated
All
film.
my favourite Disney movie is like quite recent, so I feel like kind of bad thing over the rest. But it's Coco.
That's Pixar.
Is it?
Oh,
No,
here
it's
we
not.
go.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's
shit.
not.
Pixar.
Ding, 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 ring the bell.
I'm gonna stop.
George has got a steel chair. By
Pixar.
God, by God. He's told Ruby over and over again.
What is
It is.
Oh, here we go.
It's Pixar.
Oh, that's just killed George's hype.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite Pixar films. It's Pixar.
I don't have a top Disney film then, because it would literally just be Coco. No. Ruined it.
You know what? We'll
we shouldn't
count.
have had that criteria.
You know what?
We'll count it.
We'll count it.
But they're one off for all.
Count it.
Poco loco.
Coco's a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it ranked in our Pixar World Cup. I don't think
I can't. No.
that was a year ago.
That was a lifetime ago.
Year ago this week. Wow.
Jeez.
I'm gonna assume it didn't make the final
No.
because at that point I think I had not seen it, but since seeing it, it is bloody amazing.
I think I'm pretty sure I said then when we did the World Cup I was going to watch more Disney, and then clearly I haven't.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of sad that it's Pixar because I came this far.
Only to.
You had a good list. We'll give it to you because it's Disney Pixar.
Thanks.
But in future, read the criteria.
And get
yeah,
it
but you
right.
shouldn't have this criteria.
Oh, yeah, but I said to you, I
so
want-
many
I
more
want
films.
Top animated Disney films.
There's no criteria with me. Okay, I just got told last night to come up with a list. Bearing in mind I don't watch Disney as it is, because I said to you, wait till Disney's sodding plus, and then I'll have time to watch it. I'll go out my way to watch Disney because
I'm gonna find one that is just Disney.
Yeah, go on.
Aristocats would just be my top then,
Okay.
and then
We're just gonna count Coco because we're literally an hour and 25 minutes in, and there is not enough time in the world to rejig this thing. But Connor,
Toy Story.
that's
No,
also.
I'm kidding. I did it for you. You just. Good God. No, Wreck-It Ralph 2. It's recent.
Ooh.
But I just loved that. I ruddy loved that.
it's a very good film, and
It is.
Stanley cameo in it. Groot.
It's epic. It's Star Wars, like Marvel Hall.
If anything has been a visual representation of the Disney buyout, it's that movie when
Yeah.
they go to the Princess Land and you got the Marvel and the
Wasn't there
Star
in
Wars
that scene
things.
they tried to go DC and they said, "Oh, this bit's blocked off," or something was closed off, and it
Isn't-
had like a Batman logo or something.
No, something was closed off, and we deliberated whether that was the Fox merger behind that curtain,
That was it. Was something.
which would have been funny.
Yeah.
Great
Oh, no,
movie.
Wreck-It Ralph, just-
Really builds on the sequel, and enjoyable.
It's modern. It's something.
It's the latest one,
unrelatable.
isn't it? It's
is.
the latest,
Disney. film.
2018,
Is that it?
because there's not been a Disney animated film
Bloody hell!
yet this
I
year.
feel like I've been living under a rock, really. I thought
Yeah,
surely Disney would have brought out something by now.
Well, Disney bring out everything because they own everything.
Isn't Onward gonna be like the first one? this
Pixar,
year? Oh, it's Pixar.
2020.
Jeez.
You're going to see it for Tom Holland, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh,
And-
Frozen 2's coming out this year.
Yeah, it's Christmas. So that'll be
The end of Disney is as we know it.
that. If that beats Avatar and Endgame doesn't, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Oh yeah, no. I'll go off of Disney for life. There's no hope for me watching Disney. I'll cancel Disney Plus.
That film is our last hope.
It is.
No, there is another.
Yeah. I'm literally just watching Onward for Tom Holland. So.
And Chris Pratt.
Mm.
You
Tom
know,
Holland.
despite the fact that the church he supports, is against homosexuality, but
Let's see past that.
Controversy.
Yep.
Okay, George.
My top film, my favourite animated Walt Disney Studios motion picture
Of all time.
is.
is again like Treasure Planet, another deeply underappreciated
Oh, I know
film.
it is.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
It is Atlantis: The Lost
I
Empire.
knew it was that. We watched
Yeah.
that like a couple of weeks ago.
It's just a brilliant world, and I think a live action remake of this would be superb. Michael J. Fox, post
I just
getting
let the blow things up.
post being diagnosed with Parkinson's, proved like how much he could easily transition into voice acting, like Stuart Little and this. Like, he is a great voice actor. He is in my favourite film of all time. My favourite film
Behind
of all
us.
time, Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
And it's just great. I love it. He's great in it. The whole cast is, like Ruby saying, one of the so many catchphrases. I remember having the toys. Well, as far as me goes, I just like to blow things up. We've got company. Linguist. I got your 4 basic Fruit Loops, some beans, whiskey, and lard. And then the old woman I sleepwalk. No, I sleep naked. And then he gives him like blindfolds. You might want to put these on. She sleepwalks. Oh, it's just such a great film. I love it. Absolute all-time bloody favourite. And yeah, 2001. Very much a just after the Renaissance.
What happened to the sequel, or was it not as good? Or...
There was a sequel, but the sequel was originally meant to be something else. But then it was Atlantis 2, the direct-to-video one, is basically 3 mini films in one that were like going to be the pilot for a Disney series of the Atlantis crew exploring different things.
Oh.
So it's fine. It doesn't really add much on. I don't think all the voice cast come back. So it's one of them things. It's like don't really count it. But yeah, that was a fun little romp into
uncharted territory,
into Disney.
Should we say what's coming out?
Yeah, you can have a look at that. While you're looking that up, what I want to say about Spider-Man: Far From Home.
All right,
I'm listening now.
Yeah, you got a bit of information, yeah.
I saw it for the second time, which felt like ages since we'd seen it, but it was the day after because we saw it Tuesday morning, so I saw it Wednesday night. But for me, it felt like a bigger gap because it was weird, wasn't it? Because we got out of there at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But that was a hell of an experience.
No,
I love
3.
it. Yeah, something like that.
We got home at like 3:30.
But it was great. It was great 4D.
Amazing,
the best 4DX experience I've had since Overlord / Jurassic World.
The best one because it was my first one.
Yeah, I think it was definitely worth it. Like not like Men in Black where it was crap. Did you both enjoy your first 4DX midnight?
Bloody amazing. Yeah.
It was so good.
We'll have to do it. We'll have to do it again sometime. It was just like, oh god, no.
Only because it's the last one.
Lash. It's the last Skywalker one.
Exactly, the last main one.
Maybe we'll have to. But yeah. So the thing that I've noticed when he's swinging to get Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah.
Not Mary Jane Watson, MJ, but Michelle. But she's
Jackson Watson.
Michelle.
Do you want to hear the live actions that are coming soon?
You quickly go and do that because we'll round up.
Lion King, Maleficent, Cruella.
Oh, we watched a Maleficent trailer.
Peter Pan.
Yep.
To be decided.
Cruella's Emma Stone in it.
Tink.
It's a Tinkerbell spin-off.
The Sword in the Stone.
Yes.
Oh. Pinocchio.
Yes.
Oh. And Rose Red, which is
Snow White. Yeah.
I'll say Red Riding Hood, but no.
Briefly touched on that, but I'm excited for Peter Pan, Sword in the Stone. I don't think Tinkerbell needs her own spin-off. I don't like the idea that we're getting loads of villains from films getting their live-action origin story. Even though it's meant to be Emma Stone, it's probably going to be good. Let's find out why this woman wants puppies on her coat because she's rich. But yeah, Sword and Stone. I want a Black Cauldron one. I'd like one of them.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
That'd be great. Okay.
There's supposed to be something called Stubber, but it's about
Is it like Flubber?
It's like about an Uber driver.
Stuber, yeah.
So wrong.
Yeah, we're going to see that. I want to go see that because that comes out Friday.
The art of racing in the rain.
Well, I'm really glad you said racing. I thought you said like the art of racism in the rain, which no, there is no art to it. It's horrible. No one should do it. Why would you make a film about
Ready
it?
or Not, a horror thriller thing. That's supposed to be Disney. It's like Get Out.
Oh. You're looking down away from the microphone, Ruth.
Yeah, I know.
You're literally like that, like head down away from it.
I like horror films.
Yeah.
We're going to see Annabelle, yeah? Correct?
Comes out today. Do you want to go?
Animal. What?
Annabelle.
It's out today. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Shit my pants. Yeah. So Spider-Man. Anyways, when he's swinging to get MJ.
Yes. Go on.
So, in Homecoming, Avengers Tower was sold because they'd moved to the new facility.
I think I've read what you're going to say. Yeah.
They've moved to the new facility, and when he's swinging, we'd seen it in the trailers, but it's under construction because obviously someone had bought it.
But who?
And we have no idea who yet.
Who?
Now, whether this is just
Who?
reading too much into it,
Who?
or it's just a tease for like the next phase, because this is the end of Phase 3, end of the Infinity Saga. On the construction, it says big things are coming.
Yeah.
Next. And it says 1, 2, 3, ... which might just be a sign of Phase 4 or the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because that might be like...
So it might be a Fantastic Four building.
It might be the Baxter building where they move into. Because we deliberated whereabouts in New York Baxter was, because it was... I think it was further downtown.
Yeah.
But...
And
we toyed with, would it be Oscorp?
I would Google it. Yeah, I'll ask Google it.
We were between, will it be Oscorp and Norman Osborn coming in?
But it's going to be so weird because Chris Evans was in Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but then...
And now he's
But we had
Captain
that bad...
America.
Yeah, but now he's,
Ooh.
from the montage at the beginning, obviously he's died from old age, I assume. Or they just don't know that he turned old. Like, they just think he disappeared back in time because he's in that... And then just Vision. Who's going to come back for WandaVision on Disney Plus? Which means they'll probably just turn him back on and he'll become a toaster or something.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
imagine just vision of us sitting on the side, like being bored.
Wanda.
Or just as an interest, literally only because I've read about this reboot. Instead of Baxter Building, just because it's MCU and they like to change things slightly, what if it was called Baxter Foundation? Because you've heard about the Future Foundation storyline they did.
Ooh,
just to change it up.
yeah.
I'm not saying that is an evidence. Just because MCU likes to change things.
That would make more sense than them just having an apartment building and calling it the Baxter Building.
But the Baxter Foundation. And people will be like, who's this
Or
foundation?
it's Doom Industries. And
It
that's
could be an
how...
undercover name for Doom. Yeah. Both
Dr.
ideas.
Doom.
Yeah.
But it seems like, it is a deliberate tease of like, yeah, we're going to tell you there's big things coming in Phase 4. Like, it's going to be space, there's going to be Shang-Chi, we're going to get Guardians. Hopefully as Guardians of the Galaxy with Chris Hemsworth in it.
Yeah.
Because that's meant to be Adam Warlock and he's so powerful, that's why they're taking Thor,
Yeah.
just to sort of even the odds.
But then how the hell's Nova fitting into it? Because there's things about Nova movie or just Nova because of the Nova
Well, you
Corps?
could have him like at the Nova Corps and have an advanced like soldier, akin to an Adam Warlock style Cocoon thing.
Well, like I said to you previously, you have Guardians 3 be about, say, Gamora and like the Guardian stuff, and then
Like a Search for Spock style Guardians movie.
and then it will carry it over, or whatever way they do it, it'll go into like the 4 for 4 film, and then but all of them will be in it, and that's where it will be about Adam Warlock and the cosmic stuff.
But they reckon they'll do they're going to
Rather
bring
than cram
in.
all of that into one film.
They reckon for the fourth Thor, they want to do Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, I did.
I want to see Weird Horseman.
I'd be up for it.
I'm up for it. I think.
Now, multiverse exists as well.
Yeah, the multiverse
That's
exists, even though
confirmed.
Mysterio was a liar.
Yeah,
I hated him for that.
That's no, but
Well,
the thing is,
that's
as
his
a
Got
comics,
so triggered.
that's his character.
yeah, as a comics fan, like for us, it was
Yeah.
when's he going to turn? And as soon as it was the glasses, it's like, oh, that's the angle.
That's what he wanted.
It was.
Yeah, listen.
He was deliberately in that scene as soon as Peter was walking. I was thinking,
That has one of my favourite scenes of any Marvel
When
movie.
he was like
though.
walking downstairs, he like stopped a bit, and I was like, "Go back, just go get the glasses." And he just kept walking. I was like,
It has one of my favourite ever scenes visually in a Marvel movie, and that's the nightmare scene when
oh yeah, the Iron Zombie.
when like yeah, when I went to see it the second time when it goes, if you were better, maybe Tony would still be alive, and someone at the back of the cinema went, oh shit!
"That's so funny."
Like, wow, that's deep. But it's because that nightmare scenario was ripped, like it felt like it was ripped straight out of the comic page. The way like when he's like going through like the train station and on the top of the Eiffel Tower, a bit of a homage to the night that Gwen Stacy died.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's like, oh, this is really deep.
That's literally the one thing I wanted in a freaking Mysterio movie, and it happened. So I was happy. For that.
I'm annoyed that we went back to and we've killed the Spider-Man villain because they did that in 1, 2, and 3. 4, they put him in prison. And Electro dies in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, it is a thing with the Spider. They all die. Yeah.
Apart from Green Goblin, who's like, it comes and it goes. You're a fraud, Spider-Man!
No, Mysterio should live somehow.
I wanted him to interact with Michael Keaton
exactly
because they both were wronged by Stark, and Stark creating them as villains.
And then it's Sinister Six. They'll be the anti-Tony Six.
Jake.
The Stark Six.
Yeah.
The Stark Six.
Yeah. Wow.
And that'll be the thing. If Craven's in Spider-Man 3, he'll have connections to. He'll have a connection
Craven.
to. He'll have a.
I
thing
had
to
an idea
Stark.
of who I wanted to play him, but now I've completely forgotten.
John Hamm.
Ooh, that's
No, I
not
don't know.
bad.
Oh God.
I'd love to see John Hamm in a
No,
Spider-Man movie as
anything
Craven.
with that name, you'd be like, oh.
No, I do. I have deep
I just want to
appreciation.
see him in a bit of leopard print and.
Deep appreciation for John Hamm, but then
Yeah.
it makes sense where they leave it because everyone's going to be after him, like you
John
said.
Wick style.
If we get John Wick style third Spider-Man film where everyone's after him,
Epic.
apparently they're planning another 2 trilogies. So like this trilogy
Yeah.
is 3 in high school, then he's got 3 in college and 3
Yeah.
as an adult, and then kill him off, have Miles.
Oh, is that? Oh, kill him off. Oh, I thought. they
Well,
would bring
introduce
anyway.
Miles
Yeah.
into it like in the college one, and then like have
Yeah.
him grow, have him be aged up by the blip.
The other blip, of course. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was enjoyable. I
yeah, because
can't.
I thought everyone else aged up.
Yeah,
and
everyone who
everyone-
didn't get snapped aged up. So
No,
hope
but they didn't because MJ's and all that are still the same.
because she got blipped away.
Yeah, but
Anyone who didn't age up
Ned,
was snapped.
Ned's still the same.
Yeah, because Ned got snapped because
No, he didn't.
Yes,
I
he
swear
did.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't find the thing.
yeah,
So you're telling me all his class just
yeah.
magically got a blip,
That is the
so
only.
that he could just stay in the same year with all of his friends.
They deliberately addressed
That
it
is
at
that
the beginning.
that is the only
Mm.
thing that annoys me about that is the fact that so all of his class disappeared and then came back. So that it's convenient that all the supporting characters stay in the same year at school. If one of them had, because Aunt May had survived the snap originally, because that's what the Russo said, but then they retroactively said no, she didn't, because John Watts was like, no, she needed to disappear. But I would have liked if she'd have aged up 5 years, having lost Uncle Ben and been on her own, and then lost Peter, and then have the reaction of him coming back into her life after having thought he was dead for 5 years, and sort of pick up where do you go from that in that relationship.
That'd be so cool. Like maybe she started a new life.
Yeah, because you just get when I appeared back in my apartment, the wife thought I was a mistress, the grandma thought I was a ghost. Thank you, Miss May, for having me, and thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No, Miss. He says Miss
May.
Parker.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Parker, for having me.
Oh,
thank you.
is
guys
she May
for having
Parker?
me.
I
Yeah.
never thought she was May Parker.
She is. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle
thank
Ben
you, Miss
Parker, yeah. So
yeah.
she's married to Ben. Fuck. Is Ben?
But he kind of like outed himself because like people know that that's Peter Parker's
On.
aunt, and it's like kind of you're trying to out yourself there, love.
Yeah, because she.
Well, he's
said-
outed
she
anyway,
said,
isn't he?
Thank you, Miss Parker.
He's outed by Jameson at the end, regardless.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Spider-Man was in.
It's Peter Parker. High school kid.
And he's just magically there at that time as well, looking at it, and then MJ just looks at him like, "Oh God, what's we going?"
You know, when you see that scene and the reactions, and like Tom Holland's on his own, do you reckon that's a scene that they told Tom Holland to react to, but didn't tell him what was going on?
That'd be cool.
Maybe. And that actual shot of him going, where's his real reaction to him going, what the?
No, like that was just a generic reaction. They didn't tell him, so he didn't spoil it on the press tour. Like, so they didn't say like they basically said to him, so look at that bit of the green screen. That's going to be something watching, and then I want you to react like this.
Oh, I see.
And they didn't say, because otherwise, if they'd have said it's
He
show
spoils everything.
J.K. Simmons playing J. Jonah Jameson, he'd
He
have
would have lost his
he'd have said
shit,
it.
yeah.
Because there's been so many interviews where Jake Gyllenhaal's like, no.
He always tries to spoil stuff. He's like, I
I
love
like
the interviews when they do it with Jacob and Zendaya. I love them three together.
Yeah,
It's so
like the
funny.
Radio 1 one. Did you see the Watch Mojo one when he finds out that she's
Yeah.
the voice of
Oh
Watch?
my God! Can you do the intro for me?
Oh my god, I love Watch Mojo. Why are you doing an American accent? Yeah, I can't act
You're
British
from
anymore.
Kingston.
Yeah.
What was it? There was a question.
Did an
that-
advert of Tom Holland going, hey guys, how you doing? You're from Kingston, by the way.
There was a question that Holland.
Or when
got
they
asked
have all the
with, like,
dogs. It's so cute. Sorry.
There was a question that Holland got asked with interview with three of them. I don't know what interview it was, but then I think it was to do with the multiverse. They sort of went, so does the multiverse exist? And Holland just sort of went, and they all kind of awkwardly looked at each other.
Yeah.
Like you could see Zendaya's mouth going like, stop, shut up. Like,
Yeah.
you did it.
And I like the question of like, so does this take place in 2023 now because of the Avengers timeline? And they were like, I guess we don't really know.
Yeah.
We don't really know.
Yeah. Them three together is just so funny. Have you seen that thing where he does with the dogs? There's like Peter Barker.
Peter Parker.
Not as
Nick
good as Peter
Fury.
Porker.
No.
I was bitten by a radioactive pig.
I've watched that new Spider-Ham short.
Good.
Not amazing, but it's
I hope I haven't arrived halfway through this movie.
Yeah, no, it's all right for what it is.
Yeah. Well done, guys. We've done it.
All right.
Well done,
I've
guys.
survived Disney somehow. I've learned that Disney are evil corporate overlords.
There's a lot of more top tens you want to do, like your favourite movies and stuff like that. We'll be
Movies
back.
of all time. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Please
should we
leave
do
us
movies
a-
of all time?
Yeah.
top 10 movies of all time.
Okay.
What, when? Next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
What,
Yep.
all time?
Yeah.
Anything?
Like your
No
favourite
criteria.
movie. No criteria.
No criteria.
Anything.
Any movie.
Any movie.
Anything.
Send us your questions. nobiblecontact@gmail.com. At Pacey Sheep on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Bebo,
Instagram.
all the
Instagram.
socials.
Don't forget to like, comment,
Live,
subscribe if
PSN.
you haven't already, because we'll be back next week.
Steam IDs, PSNs, Xbox Live gamer tags. you
Connor
know.
really wants us to get
Twitch.
to 70 subscribers, and I do too.
Oh, yeah.
So do I, kind of. Yeah, I don't know.
But Ruby's back, and
I'm back, so that's really good. Subscribe if you want to see me. Wait,
Yeah.
everyone probably unsubscribed now. Don't do that.
subscribe, Joe!
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Anyway, goodbye.